Just to warn you before we start this podcast does contain adult language. If you've listened to the other ones, it's just the same as that. But thought I'd better start giving you a little warning before, just in case you've got the kids in the car or whatever. So there is bad words coming up, just to let you know. It's nothing like that, but there's no C-bombs or anything, you know what I mean? But still, just to let you know. Welcome to Chill Team. I don't know if I'll keep that in. Where does it go from being scary to like an offensive accent? I don't know. So welcome to Chill Team. The Halloween special, obviously, if you can tell by the intro. I've thrown myself off. Welcome to Chill Team. My name is Joe, and today I'm joined by Toby and returning guest Andrew of Glass Half Dead fame for an actual battle report this time between the Mech and the Astra Militarum. They're facing off in a 100-point arena match on the mission Hold the Terminals in the Killzone Generatorium. So the rules for this mission, if you're not familiar, are that the team each take 3 secondary mission cards from Arena, which are only to be revealed once they are complete, or at least complete for the first time. You can score each one up to 3 times each, I believe. So they're kept secret from your opponent and from us, the listeners, because I'm basically a listener in this case, I'm not playing. But also in effect is terminal corridors, in which 1 victory point is awarded for controlling a terminal corridor, or 3 victory points are awarded if you control more terminal corridors than your opponent. And it's very simple. The way that you control a terminal corridor is basically if you have more models, more of a wound count total in the given area that is the corridor on the map, then you control it. So it's just basically a section of the map, and if you've got models in there that equal to 3 wounds and your opponent's got models in there that equal to 2 wounds, then then you win, because you got 3, they got 2, done. And something we clarify halfway through is that we believe it to be the wounds characteristic, not how many wounds the model has left currently. So just something to clear up there. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But if you're new here, then Chill Team is a Kill Team Battle Report podcast. That is right, audio-focused battle reports, the only audio-focused Kill Team battle reports on the internet as far as I'm aware. We release an episode every other week, and if you're listening to this on YouTube, then just to let you know, you can find us on whatever podcasting app you prefer. And when you get there, if you could leave a kind rating and review, that would be amazing. We'd very much appreciate it. Also, though, to be honest, the best thing you could do for us is share the podcast with a friend or your gaming group, or whatever Facebook groups you're in. Let people know about it if you enjoy it, and that's even better than a rating and a review. But if you want to do them all, you can do them all. I'm not gonna complain if you do them all. I'm just saying. That they're things you can do to help us at the moment. You can also find us on social media at Chill Team Pod on Instagram and Twitter. And then you can join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Chill Team Pod, to join in the conversation with the rest of the listeners and all the hosts. We're all over there as well. And on that note of social media, you can find the full team lists for today's match over on our Instagram page, as well as on our website. We have a website now, chillteam.co.uk. And then if you click on episodes and make your way over to the page for this episode, you can see the team list over there as well. So we're very professional now. We are a very professional outfit with a website and everything. So next up on the professional list would probably be merch, which we kind of slyly announced on Instagram not too long ago, on the last episode, I think I mentioned it. And the merch the merch cogs are turning. So what I would suggest, if you're interested in getting some Chill Team merch, it's not currently available, but I would expect an announcement via Instagram and other social media next week at some point. So if I were you and you're interested in it, I would put some post notifications on, especially for Instagram, and I think you'll be the first to know when the merch is available, because I would expect sometime next week I'm going to be posting links and asking for your money. So yeah, if that is the kind of thing that is interesting to you, then you can view pictures of the upcoming merch, or at least some of it at the moment, over on our Instagram. But then next week there'll be a full announcement on pre-orders and things like that. And with all that said, I think it's about time to get into the match. Although, before we do that, I do have a quick word to say about our sponsor for this episode. Guys, this podcast is sponsored by Versatile Terrain. And Versatile Terrain, if you do not know, are the company that make those custom nameplates that you see on our miniatures, in our photos. They have 3 different designs to choose from. They do all different sizes of bases. So if you want to take it outside Kill Team, you want to get a nameplate on your Imperial Knight, go for it. They've got that. And they have over 15 fonts to match your army's theme. Obviously, we are talking about custom made to order items here, so there is a bit of a waiting list. So get over there as soon as you can. versatileterrain.co.uk for the most essential accessory in Kill Team. Let's start off with the Mech deployment and quick overview of your team. So, who do we have and where are we?
So, we have a Alpha Vanguard as the leader. He's armed with a arc pistol and a taser goad, and he's currently holding up the center on one of the vents for this mission that you don't know yet. Next to him, to his left, is a Infiltrator Princeps. He is actually going to be my combat specialist, and he again has a taser goad and a flechette blaster.
It's easy for you to say.
Oh, yeah. And then on his left, ready to man the door, is a standard Vanguard, and he's got a data tether.
Nice.
So in the top left corner, we have a regular Infiltrator with a taser goad and flechette blaster. And on his right, the Zealot Specialist, who is a Fulgurite. No. Corpus Scari.
There you go.
Sorry. No.
I don't know what any of these words mean. So,
Corpus Scari Electro Priest.
Is this your topless guy?
Yeah. Hank. Yeah. It's Hank.
You sound so sure and unsure at the same time.
And then bottom right, mirrored to the top left, we have, again, a nameless, professionless Infiltrator with a taser goad and flechette blaster.
Nice.
And behind him is my veteran specialist. And he is also a Corpus Scari Electro Priest. Buster.
Another topless boy.
Yeah, so we've got Buster and Hank.
Okay. I thought your Mech already had names.
Yeah, but these don't. Those two don't.
Okay.
Almost all of this Kill Team has never been fielded by me on the podcast.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, they're
I haven't done too much Mech anyway on the podcast.
No, they did. The other Kill Team has names.
Yeah.
But there's only 3 here that I've used, which came with me to the tournament recently.
With your other Kill Team, with all the names, I think that's the only Kill Team that actually became more complicated to try and follow with the names than a Kill Team with no names at all.
Yeah, I mean, they were all named after computer parts.
Yeah.
So it was like, there was USB, there was SATA cable. It
was like horrendous.
Disk.
You couldn't even remember what half of them
in the
were.
end, I was just saying stuff. I was like,
and that
RAM.
was because you didn't get yourself some nameplates.
I didn't, but they are going to be a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, is there a place you can get nameplates?
I'm
Is that a thing?
so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked, because you can go to Versatile Terrain. I would have also just already shouted about it to the listeners, but just in case I missed it, Versatile Terrain, that's where you should go for your nameplates.
I think I will. I'll hit them up.
Yeah. Versatileterrain.co.uk. Well, you can, like, they sponsor tournaments and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So get yourself in a tournament, win some stuff. We give away a voucher for Versatile Terrain every month too now. So there's plenty of ways to get free nameplates, if anything. So maybe you should try that, Toby. You should try and win the competition.
I'll be entering.
Okay.
Straight after this.
Imagine if I actually, like, picked one of us as a winner for our own competition. No shame at all. Just no shame. Like, just announced it. Fine. And then on the other side of the map, we have the first ever guest in Chill Team history.
Yeah.
We have some Astra Militarum. You all right?
Yeah.
I thought you were like saying something under your breath then in the corner of the room.
Yeah, I thought you were just having that. Yeah, he's a bit shit, isn't he?
Yeah. You were like having a little word to yourself.
Right, little dig. Little dig.
All right.
We have some Astra Militarum being brought to the table. Specifically Scions, all Scions.
Yeah, I've taken an all Scion list, which I've never done before. And when I say I've never done before, what I mean is Imperial Guard. I've never played an Imperial Guard list before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played them much. The only times I've ever played them is on this podcast. So there's a handful of games that I've used them. Quite hard to remember a lot of their stuff.
I am definitely going to forget Voice of Command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way I figure I have to look at it in my head, maybe this will help you, is almost insert another phase.
Yeah, sure.
Voice of Command phase.
I can do it almost as if it's my psychic phase.
Yeah,
because I know Grey Knights.
Just treat it as if it's your psychic phase.
Okay.
Then you'll remember to do it.
Okay.
But what you've split up quite equally as well. If you want to talk us through what you've got and where they're standing.
Yeah, sure. So I'm deployed on the right side.
Yeah.
But at the bottom of the map, we've got a lovely little trio here. We've got my Flamer, who is what's the word? Veteran, that's the one.
There you go.
Who I'm sure we are soon going to be rolling off to see which of our veteran gets to make a move first. Then next to him, I've got a sniper with a plasma gun. I think that's an obvious take.
That's a given.
Next to him, I have my leader, who is a Tempester, who has a bolt gun and a power fist.
Nice.
Pretty standard loadout for him.
Yeah, a nice little combat-y type thing there as well.
Now, normally in this kind of list, you would have this model, the Tempester with a power fist, not as your leader, because of course your leader can't voice of command himself.
Yeah.
And so you want to voice of command him to use fight, or whatever it's called.
Is it called
fight?
Fixed bayonets?
That's the one.
Fixed bayonets, yeah.
Because you can use it on him and then you get a free power fist attack. Very powerful. I can't do that because he's my leader. So, yeah.
I feel like, it just would feel weird to not have him as your leader though, right?
Oh, yeah, no, that's the only reason I've done it. I specifically wanted to take an all Scion list. The other reason for that is because if you want to use the Scion's special tactic, you know, like Cadian, Valhalla, etc., you have to take an all Scion list.
Okay.
You can't take any regular guard.
So it's not like where you can put these in with regular guard.
No.
Okay. What is their?
So when I'm with
doctrine?
shooting within half range, if I roll a 6, I get to shoot again. But note, it's shoot again. It's not an extra hit.
Yeah.
It's just
you still have to roll to hit again.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have to shoot the same target?
Yes.
Or can you just shoot again?
Same target.
Okay.
Same target.
Tasty for a flamer, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually double-checked that rule because technically a flamer still does roll to hit.
Yeah, so you would roll again, right?
So you'd roll a dice to determine how many shots.
You roll d6,
yeah,
right? Then normally you'd never roll to hit because you automatically hit, so who cares? But what I would then do is actually roll however many, if I hit 6 times, I will roll 6 dice and any 6s will automatically hit again.
Got you, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll probably forget that.
Well, would it not be, that is quite tough actually, because I would see it as, you get a 6, so you get to shoot again, so roll d6 again, that's how many auto hits you get.
I will have to double check that.
Yeah, well, when it comes to it,
that is a good point.
when it comes to it, we'll see where we're at.
Okay. In the middle,
carrying on, in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle of the board, I just have 3 regular scions with their incredibly sexy hotshot lasguns, which for anyone that doesn't know, strength 3, so actually not that sexy. AP -2.
Fine against me.
No, that is true. Yeah. You don't have any toughness 4, do you?
No.
That's a shame, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you are going to destroy me, though. For anyone that can't see, which is everyone.
I will say
that's not in this room.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever won a game of Arena.
That's true.
Well, get ready, lads. Get ready. You are all close combat. You're
Pretty
gonna
much.
dominate me. It's going to really hurt.
That being, I do have guns. All except 2 guys.
I didn't want to take that away from you. You're right. You do have guns, but that's not what scares me.
No, it's not.
That's not what scares me. And then, anyway, at the top of the board there, I have a heavy hotshot lasgun.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not called a heavy hotshot lasgun, but he is a heavy with the hotshot lasgun that is a heavy, whatever that might be called.
Yeah. What's the profile difference in that? Do you know off the top of your head?
Yeah, so it's 4 shots, but otherwise it's
the same.
Yeah.
It's just a hotshot lasgun, but more.
Yes.
Juiced.
Yes. Yeah, it's a nice one. And obviously he's a heavy, so I can give it 5 shots if I want.
Yeah.
But I probably won't. Then next to him, I have a melter, who isn't anything special, but he's just a dude with a melter.
Yeah.
And then my final guy, the 9th of the team, is Nigel.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the only guy that gets a name. And he is a standard hotshot lasgun guy.
Okay. I want to see Nigel and Hank face off.
I think they will.
The named character battle of this this episode. So that's deployment. Do you want to get in with some initiative?
Yeah, why not?
Is there anything else we need to do? Is there anything else we need to do before initiative?
Potentially.
So
before what you want to do, I have to roll my
canticles
of the Omnissiah.
Okay. Let's do this first.
Wait, you're rolling?
I am.
All right.
What's the benefit to rolling in Kill Team? You don't get any benefit, or
well, normally what you would do is you would just say, "I roll a 4," and then you would take the Shroud's Arm, and you would be obscured, and you would get an additional one as one.
Okay.
However, in Arena, most of the time you are just out of line of sight.
Yeah.
So I don't actually care really what one I have right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to roll it.
For fun.
I can still choose.
There's a benefit in 40k though, right? To roll in.
Well, it means you can, because you can't pick the same one twice, but if you roll it randomly, you can continually use the same one if you keep rolling it.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, guys.
Is that in Kill Team or just in 40k?
What subfaction are you?
Greer.
A Greer. What do they do?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? So when I'm reduced to 0 wounds, on a 6-up, I return to 1 wound.
Okay, cool. So 6-up feel no pain.
It's not a feel no pain, because only when I'm reduced to 0 wounds.
Oh, okay, sure. So it's worse than a feel no pain.
Yeah, it's like a crap feel no pain.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But I say that because I also have feel no pain on some of these moves.
Wait, but isn't it like a free... Wait, so you get reduced to 0.
So when I'm reduced to 0...
So it's not... But then the injury roll doesn't happen yet?
Yeah.
Or it does happen?
It doesn't happen.
Okay.
So I roll a 6. I'm back on 1. It's like it never
on 1 wound?
It's like it never happened.
No flesh wound or anything?
Yeah. It just says back on 1 wound.
Cool. Cool.
Sounds horrible.
Mm-hmm. There is a negative to that.
Yeah?
In that I cannot fall back.
What a shame that'll be for you.
Yeah.
Negative,
I also can't retreat.
Yes.
So does that mean if you were to fall back, he then can't move?
Assuming that our rules discussion earlier is true,
correct.
And it's not normal if it's a fallback, then you'd be stuck there.
Yeah. So there is that, I suppose. There is that, I suppose.
But I wanted to try a slightly different one.
Yeah. I'll tell you, because I don't know anything about AdMech, whenever someone mentions like the different sub-factions, it's always just a new word to me that I haven't heard used in Kill Team or 40k.
What is this?
And I've never heard your one today. What was it?
Greer.
Obviously.
First time for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So what one did you get on your...
I rolled a 2.
Which will get you...
Which equates to...
He's scrolling through his phone.
Slight pause while he checks.
Well, this will be this is the kind of seamless bit that gets edited out.
Oh, does
you just don't even realise that there's been any silence there.
Seamless.
I'll probably leave this bit in now.
I shouldn't have said anything. You're right. Yeah. I've ruined the flow of the podcast entirely.
No, I'll leave this bit in.
So what it is useless for this turn. It's the litanies of the Electromancer. You roll a d6 for each enemy model within 1 inch of any model in your kill team at the start of the fight phase.
You might get a chance.
It might happen.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
It might happen. Let's see.
So can we do initiative yet? Or has anyone got any other stuff?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. So what are we doing now?
So it's veteran moves.
Okay.
I believe.
Plural?
I'm going to do a veteran move.
Okay.
I have this thing where I always take a veteran and never do a veteran move.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one?
I don't know. I'm afraid.
Okay. It's your call, man.
If you haven't planned for it, then
don't feel pressured.
Yeah.
I'm going to. No, flavour it up.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm sad. I wish you hadn't. But
so now do you have to roll off to see who gets to do it first?
Yeah.
Just a d6?
5.
3.
Okay.
Get to make a veteran move.
So the AdMech are going to get to make their veteran move first.
Nailed it.
Okay. What?
So,
do you want to open the door?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Simply because if I don't get initiative, he'll get lit up like a firework.
No, mate. What? I hadn't considered that. All right.
Do you want to just explain, where that was?
My veteran has veteran moved just slightly, 6 inches forwards to the door to be within an inch and stopped.
Yeah, you don't want to open the door.
I do not.
Okay. And the second veteran move, what's going on there?
So I didn't actually roll quite what I wanted, I'm going to be honest. I had wanted to veteran move my flame up to be within an inch of the door, but I haven't managed that.
Okay.
So this means that when we go into the movement phase, if I don't get the initiative first, he is going to be able to open the door unchallenged. Yeah.
But, will he... Yeah, well, we'll get to it. I think there's downsides to that as well. With a flamer staring at him. Now can we do the initiative? Is that okay? Does anyone else have any stuff?
No, I think that's it.
Let's do some initiative.
I get a 9.
5.
Okay, so the AdMech are going to be going first. So you could have opened the door.
I could have.
And you didn't. You didn't.
I thought if he runs up there, he'll open it and then flame me. And I was like, that'd be real bad.
That is correct.
Yeah. So I was like, if I at least go to the door, we now know that you can move up to it and not open it.
Now we've read the book.
Cover it.
So let's cut away, do the movement.
Well.
What else have we got?
I really want to be within an inch of that door, so I am going to decisive move.
Okay.
Oh.
Would you like to challenge my decisive move, sir?
No.
All right. So I'm going to pay another CP.
Okay.
And I'm just going to move him 3, so that I'm within an inch of the door, so that if he wants to open it, he has to roll a 5 up.
Okay.
There we go.
So now we'll cut away, do the movement, and come back and talk about it in a second.
Okay.
And your movement is done, right? You haven't got.
No, I am done.
Okay, cool. AdMech movement.
Yeah.
What happened?
Some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some things. So the veteran stayed where he was.
Behind that door.
He's knocking. There's someone on the other side. That's NLO.
Okay.
All that jazz.
To be clear, he means he didn't open it.
Yeah.
Let's just clear that up. I'm not allowed to flame him this
time. My leader in the center opened the door for his friends because, tech wizards. I had the bottom right-hand side infiltrator advanced back into the center to use that central door. The Fulgurite priest on the top left also advanced back into that central column.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had the infiltrator princeps and the vanguard with the data tether move up into the middle room into the central vents. And then finally on the top left, the infiltrator advanced up into the central gangway behind some crates.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no charges, nothing spicy really.
Nothing spicy. In the past, I've been very aggressive in arena, and I'm going to try it and be a little more passive and see what happens.
You're in 2 of the corridors, right?
Yeah,
so,
I am
they're called,
currently in 2 of the corridors.
Nice. Astra Militarum movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So at the bottom of the board here, with my where my flamer had advanced, and I then decisive moved. He's looking. Yeah, he's not going to be around for long. He's not going to be around for long. So, what's gun he's got? So he's got
Flechette blaster.
Yeah,
5 shots.
The guy that's now looking at him.
Yeah, and then I also have a radium carbine.
That's the word I was looking for.
Long range though, right? It'll be
long range for the
flechette, but not for the radium
not for the radium carbine.
So he's going to die. He's going to die. But that's fine. Then anyway, it's kind of a boring movement. I just moved everybody up. Nobody advanced. Everybody's eligible to shoot. I've managed to get one guy into the next corridor that I need to score, and that's it. Yeah, everybody's moved up. I think it's gonna be a very decisive first shooting phase.
Are any of them specialists on anyone's corridors? Because I know you both got that as a thing.
No, I forgot that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I may have. May.
I mean, we could start off right away with shooting. So who, has anyone got anyone ready?
I have a ready model. He can see no one. His turn is over.
Done.
Good.
Then it goes
to myself.
To one of your normal guys.
Okay. Let's just...
What's the range on that?
That's the bad place.
Within 8, you say?
That one is, yeah.
Interesting.
So I think I might shoot my infiltrator princeps.
Okay.
At the flamer.
I can't not hear you calling it a princess. I just can't. That's just what happens in my head when you say it. Sorry.
Yeah.
The pauper princess. Go ahead. What have we got?
Right, so I am at long range.
What
normally hitting on 3s, so I'm going to be hitting on 4s.
Okay, and you're firing over to who?
Over to the veteran specialist with a flamer.
Okay.
If I don't kill him, I'm going to die.
Okay.
Seems likely.
Yeah. So here we go. That's 4 hits and a 1.
Just to clarify, if you don't kill him, you're going to die because I'm going to kill you because we then have to work out the fucking rule.
All right, let's see what happens. So you're toughness 3.
I am.
I am strength 3. That is 2 wounds.
All right. No AP?
No AP.
Okay.
I'm saving it on a 4+.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Okay.
And I have no CP. So injury roll me, baby.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I guess we might as well put it to the listeners as we don't have to officially work it out now. Okay. Yeah. But I'd like to hear what people think. So is it the regimental doctrine for the scions?
Yeah.
Gets you an extra shot, specifically an extra shot on an unmodified hit roll of a 6.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
So with a flamer, which is something that I've never thought about before, you can still roll your hit rolls. You just don't need to.
Correct.
So in this case, you could have rolled your D6. Say you get 4 shots.
Sure.
You roll your 4 hit rolls. And if you get a 6 in there, then what do we do? Do we get you? Do you shoot again so you get a D6 of a shot, or do you just get 1 additional shot on there to try and hit with? But obviously you auto hit, so you would then not have to roll that one. We can work it out exactly, and I'm quite glad we don't have to officially rule it. But I would like to put it to the listeners to see what they think. So if you manage to follow along with anything I was just saying, leave a comment wherever you're listening to this and let us know how you deal with flamers when it comes to the Scion regimental doctrine. Luckily, we don't have to, though. So, but do we have any shooting on the...
I've got a bit to do. Yeah, I've got a bit to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my heavy... No, let's not do that. I'm going to use my melter.
Okay.
My melter is going to shoot his infiltrator.
Yep. Just a regular infiltrator.
Okay. So
we're switching. We're going over to the top of the map, top corridor now.
Yeah. So I get a single shot.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't advanced or anything. You look to be within 6 inches, but I should probably measure that.
We can give it a little tester, but I imagine
it looks it. Oh, it's an easy 6. An easy 6.
Easy 6. It's a tough 5.
I do have to hit.
Yes.
Now I'm hitting on 3s, but you are obscured, so it's 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love a melter.
I love a melter.
There you go. It's
not
3.
Not when you don't hit, I don't. But like otherwise, I do.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
That was unfortunate.
I suppose it would only be fair if I fired back. If I hadn't advanced.
Oh, I forgot he advanced. Oh. I wasted a shot.
Instead,
crap.
Damn it. Instead, I'll be firing my only Vanguard.
Yes.
Over at your plasma toting Scion. 9 inches, so half range.
Within half, but obscured. Yes.
So it's assault 3. Yeah. So hitting on 4s.
Okay.
That is 1 hit, a 1, a 3, and a 6. It's only strength 3. So
need 4s.
Need 4s. That's a 5. No AP.
For the save.
Go through.
So plus
failed.
1. -1 for you because you're obscured. It's a 1.
It's a flesh wound.
That is a flesh wound.
I may use my 1 command point.
Okay. Bold.
I'm going to re-roll it. I get a 3. It becomes a 2. You are safe as houses.
Brilliant. Okay, well, you don't actually have any more models that can see any of mine. So I'm now free to unleash.
Please do.
The full hell.
Hell hath no fury.
So I'm going to return fire with my plasma. I am going to overcharge.
Okay.
Ooh, sniper.
I'm within 12.
He's a sniper.
He's a sniper.
He's a sniper. Point that out. So
yeah. So you're within 12, but you're obviously obscured. And I have a flesh wound, so I am -2, so I need 5s. Rerolling 1s.
Okay. There is a 1 in there.
So 3s -2s, does that become 1s, or is it only natural
it's
ones?
unmodified.
It's unmodified, unfortunately.
That's fine.
So did
Where
you?
are these rules come from?
I wanted to pose it.
I'm glad that someone else has to put
rein
up
it
with this. Yeah.
It's outrageous.
So did you finish with 2 3s there? After
I ended up with 2 3s.
Okay.
Yeah.
No good.
That's about what I expect from my rolling. So
Yeah. Well, you know.
Next up, I'm going to fire my heavy hotshot las gun that in the meantime, we probably should have found out the actual name for.
Yeah.
We did not. Do we want to find it out now? You seem to be reaching for a book.
I'm looking at a book.
Well, okay.
Hotshot Destroyer of Worlds.
Whatever it is called, it's
when I shoot.
Whatever it is called is not as good as that. So
you are within 12, so you're within half, and you are obscured. But because I'm a heavy, I don't take a -1.
This is true.
So I'm going to need 4s to hit you.
And this is, just to clarify, this is with your hotshot volley gun?
Volley gun.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wouldn't have got that.
No, it's a bit like volleyball.
Yeah.
So
it's playful.
Every other gun, the heavy version of it is just heavy, then that gun. Or like something else, then that gun.
Heavy
Where they got volley gun
gun
from? Hot shot volley gun. Anyway.
Because it fires a volley, I guess.
I suppose.
But
anyway.
Hot shot.
Well, let's see.
That's what I want to see.
Let's see.
There's a Flavor Town 4 in there.
There is a Flavor Town 4. Welcome to Chill Team.
That was 2 2s and 2 1s.
Yeah, that's painful.
You're now seeing...
For what it's worth, those dice are cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking of destroying them.
Yeah.
Are they the Skaven?
They are the Skaven dice.
Oh,
they're really
nice.
cool.
They're really cool, yeah.
But
they don't always roll this badly.
Yeah, they're not rolling too well. Other than that, they look cool though.
They need to warm up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool.
So
I
else do we have?
2 more guys over there that are going to be shooting with exactly the same penalties.
Okay.
They are within 9. We already know that because they're within 6. So I'm going to go with the guy all the way at the top of the board.
Yep. So he's getting his rapid fire.
Yes, definitely. But you are still obscured, so I'm going to need 4 still.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit once, and it is a 6, which means it explodes. So
you get an extra shot, and you hit again,
which doesn't explode again.
Do they not?
No, sadly not. I wish.
Where does it clarify this?
Extra.
Normally it says something like extra
maybe.
shots. cannot generate extra shots.
I had just assumed I was going to be fair to Toby, but
Oh,
because
I
you
want
killed
this.
my flamer.
Yeah, I want this.
Okay, well, maybe I explode again.
I would not be doing my...
I'm going to roll it and see, and if
Just
we
in
don't
case,
have to find out, it would have missed.
It would have missed, so we don't need to
it doesn't
find out
matter.
anyway, but we will find out if we
One
need
day,
to, because...
When we next cut, probably. Okay, so I've hit twice.
Yep.
It's only a strength 3.
I'm only toughness 3.
So I need 4s. An almost impossible roll for me.
I mean,
got 1.
you say
I
that,
got 1.
but there's a 4 there.
There's a 4 and a 3. That's AP -2.
-2.
Okay. Well, I have a 6-up and vulnerable save.
Okay.
Do you go to that straight away?
Oh, I only have a 4-up armor save.
Oh, okay.
So I like to say that because it's more flash.
No, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I get 5.
Do you want to re-roll it? Or?
On the interest of science, I'm just going to quickly check to make sure I don't have a 3-up armor save.
That will matter.
Just in case.
I feel like you might.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
technically, you already declared that you were using your invulnerable save.
I have a 4-up save. So
Okay.
I take how many damage?
It's just 1 damage.
Just the
So
one.
I take 1 wound.
Yeah.
You got another guy looking at him, though, right?
I do, yeah. So this guy over here is going to do exactly the same.
Same gun?
Yes, same gun.
Okay.
Let's do it. So I need... You are obscured still.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to need 4 still.
Okay. There's that 6.
There's a 6 in there.
Boom. 2 hits.
Yeah.
With a 6 and a 5 there.
Mm-hmm.
That re-roll, that exploding one giving me another hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wounding again on 4s. 4 and a 1.
There you go. Another wound. 6-up save needed.
Not the case.
Oh,
Gets
There
a
you
1.
go. So does that put you down to 0?
And now for a 6-up Greer to
Of
see
course.
if I return to 1 wound.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
It's a 1.
Okay, so that's not a 6.
I do not.
The opposite of a 6.
It's the
So,
reverse 6.
Yes.
although obscured,
I'm not within
Not
an
within
inch of
1
the
inch.
thing
he's not
that
within an
is
inch of the
obscuring
thing
me.
that's obscuring him, so
I need 4, 5, or 6.
4, 5, or
Straight
6
roll.
to put him out of action.
It's a 1.
That is a 1.
That is a 1.
A flesh wound, though.
A
So now
Mhm.
you do not get to use that 6-up, right? Because you don't technically go down to 0 wounds again.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so... the
But
way
a
it
flesh
works-
wound isn't a wound, right?
No, but once you take a flesh wound, you go back up to 1 wound.
Just the
So-
1 wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you don't have your full 2, but you do get a shot at trying to...
Yeah.
Every time I get reduced below 0, I will
Yeah.
roll again.
Every time
Yeah,
an
yeah.
injury roll is caused,
Yeah.
basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool.
That's all of my shooting.
Is that everyone's shooting?
Yeah.
That's all the shooting.
Yeah.
And there's no fights.
No.
So I
Morale.
guess we can go straight to morale. Does anyone need anything? You need to check over there, right? A nerve test.
Potentially, but I don't think I can fail.
What would he? Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no, as long as it's above 6, because you haven't got anyone out of action, so
His leadership is 6.
So you can't fail.
you can't
Yeah.
fail it. So you are fine. And we're fine over on the Astra Militarum as well.
We're fine
right?
here, even though
Yep.
I've lost 1.
You've lost one,
I'm
but
next to a guy,
yeah,
so my leadership is 6.
perfect.
I did score some points.
Okay, let's get into that then. So
Yeah.
add Mech first. What points do we have?
Well, so I have 2 specialists on 2 vents. For starters.
I believe that only gives you 1 point, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have 1 point there. I have high profile targets for killing an enemy specialist
Okay.
in the form of the veteran flamer.
Yep.
And then I have attrition in that more enemy models were taken out than friendly models.
Yes.
That is true.
And you get 1 for...
And then I
Yeah.
also get
1 from the board.
1 for the board.
So you're going to go 4 total on this this battle round. And then over on the Astra Militarum, were there any that you've managed to get on this turn?
No.
Not even...
I got 1 from the board.
Yeah.
I got 1 from the board, but no secondaries. I'm gonna just go ahead and blame it on the dice. I think we can all agree on that.
I mean, there were some pretty bad rolls in there, unfortunately.
Yeah. But round 2 is another round.
It is. You got 3 left as well. So
Oh, God.
you got plenty of time. Should we just go straight in with the initiative?
I need to do my Omnisci,
Okay.
my canticles.
I will point something out that I will take partial blame for because I feel like I should have been there when you needed me.
Voice of command.
But voice of command
disaster.
was not used.
Disaster.
Yeah,
I said at the beginning,
we were like
I'm not gonna use voice of command.
halfway through the shooting phase. He just turned his phone round to me, and I was
saw
like,
that,
"Yep,
yeah.
I forgot as well."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I'll do my best.
I did roll a lot of ones, so that would have probably helped.
It might
I
have.
felt like it wasn't my place to just be like, ooh.
Well, if it helps in your game, I'm going to heckle you.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like, it's fair.
So you need to do your things, right?
I do.
Are you gonna do them now?
I am going to choose to use
You're gonna choose one.
the
You're
cant.
gonna roll this time.
No, I'm going to use the cant of the remorseless fist, which is one no one ever uses because you don't run fighty admech.
Okay. So what does that give you?
I re-roll hit rolls of 1 in the fight phase.
Ooh. Okay. Now should we go for some initiative?
We can.
We got a good one over here.
I got a 9.
I managed to pull out an 11.
There you go.
Oh.
Round 2 is another round indeed.
Yeah, I think people might be forgetting that you don't really want the initiative.
Well, it's something. It's a 5 and a 6.
That means I've used my 5 and a 6 this round.
So we'll cut away, we'll do the movement, and we'll come back and talk about it in a second. Okay, so the initiative, the first move that you didn't want, how did it go? There's been a bit of a shuffle around.
I think that's the best way to describe it. I have shuffled.
Yeah.
He is all combat, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all shooting, but I have to close the distance. Otherwise, I'm not going to be scoring objectives. Ideally, I would have liked to have... So actually, my 3 guys up at the top of the board there were in a brilliant position where if he wanted to charge me, he would have had to have charged all 3, which would have included a melter, a hotshot lasgun, and a hotshot volley gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have loved that. And if he hadn't charged me, he would have moved.
Yeah.
And I would have been able to know where he was going, and I could have positioned.
Mm-hmm.
That did not happen. So I had to kind of... I like to imagine the Scions kind of... You know, they saw that situation and just go, oh... I don't know. You go first. And they've kind of awkwardly shuffled around a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm in a position where I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you've still got good. Obviously, he still gets to move, but you've still got some good shots on him so far.
Well, until he charges me. That's the
even
issue.
then,
That's the issue.
Even then, especially with a little tactic, little command point, you get your point blank Overwatch or whatever it's called.
Well, we will see.
Yeah,
We will see.
So we'll see how that
The
goes.
only thing of note I have done is I've moved my leader into one of the corridors.
Mm-hmm. So you got a specialist in there now.
I mean, if that's one of the things I had, maybe I didn't take that secondary.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
And then my sniper with the flesh wound there has just readied, ready to either shoot at somebody or at least scare the Fulbright priest from opening the door.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we'll see.
But that's it. Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
We shall see.
Gene Stealers have some charges. So do you want to?
Is there an
Gene
insurrection?
Stealers? Admech. Admech have some charges. I'm just used to it. It's autopilot.
Yes, I do. So my first one is going to be my infiltrator charging at your hotshot lasgun volley gun over in the corner.
Okay.
Over the top.
Yes.
So I get 4 shots.
Yep.
If you so choose.
I will.
Okay.
I will. I need 6s. I got a 6.
You get to roll
Comes
again.
Another 6 or 2.
One hit them.
Could be wounding on. It is only strength. This is strength 4.
3s then.
Yeah, I probably should remember that for the previous turn.
Yeah.
I think I missed it with everything though.
You did. That was the 2 2s and 2
That was
1s.
the 2
Yeah,
2s and 2 1s.
I got flashbacks. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so I need 3s. I got a 3.
That's a 3.
The AP is -2.
So it's going to be a 6 up. Gets a 1.
That's no
But
good.
I'm Greer, and I can ignore it on a 6.
Maybe.
That's a 2. I mean, it's better than last time.
It's 1 better.
So
Injury. Now you
Injury
are
roll.
obscured.
I am.
And you
I
have a flesh wound,
have a
so they
flesh
cancel
wound.
each other out.
Mhm.
However,
So that 3.
I now have command points to spend. And
Okay.
I am going to spend a command point.
Okay.
He's going to re-roll it. He's having a reroll.
1 CP down. That was a 3, yeah. Now it's a fucking 3.
It's still a 3.
Fuck's sake.
It's just an expensive 3 now.
Yeah.
So I get a 7.
I think you're in. Yeah.
7 should be fine, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It was 6 to them.
Oh, yeah. No, it's easy.
Yeah.
So next
So he's
up,
in.
Yeah. So then we have 2 more charges to follow.
Okay.
It's a spicy turn. So next up, I'm going to be charging your leader.
What do you need there?
Where is your
wouldn't
leader?
you like to know? He's there. So I'm going to be
okay.
charging around the corner with my infiltrator princeps.
You do have to tell me.
I do.
Just to be clear.
I only say that because I've forgotten. Looks like I would need an 8 to be within an inch. And I do get +1.
So a 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Would you
If
like
you
to-
get a 7, we'll have an extra close measure
Oh, yeah,
up.
definitely.
I'm just going to retreat.
Okay.
Because you didn't declare you charge him and now you can't be within an inch. Yeah.
That's true.
We
That's
cool with
fine.
that?
That's true.
All right.
He's
you
done
want
ya.
to charge him?
I'm still going to roll.
Okay.
So I'll probably still move.
Okay. Go for it.
I got an 8.
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, you can't reach
Would
me, but it's fine.
have been in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah, you just can't move within an inch of him. So
Yeah,
you
you
have to
got
move
you
the
got
full 8.
you got to move the full 8 as far as you can. There you go.
All right.
Clever little move.
Now, for
So
anyone-
just for the listeners,
For the
in
listeners.
case you missed it.
Make sure you declare everybody.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't. I've got
So
to
there
be
was, especially the conversation we had earlier.
Yeah, I know.
honest. Yeah.
So you had 2 guys in a doorway, basically an open corridor doorway. Your leader and just a normal guy. Is that?
Yeah, that's right.
The leader was declared as a target, just retreated, went backwards, and
Like an inch, to be clear.
yeah, and straight away from then you can't you can't get through because you can't go within an inch past the guy that you left at the doorway.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
So a tasty little tactic, and there's one extra movement that's just happened there.
Yep. Now that that guy's fatty ass is out of the doorway, the Fulgurite priest has moved up to take his place.
Okay,
But you haven't opened the door?
I haven't.
Okay.
okay,
I don't like doors.
I see that. Yeah.
Then finally, we have a charge from my veteran into your sniper specialist.
back down on the bottom side.
I'm going to overwatch.
Okay.
Because I like to live dangerously.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be overcharging? I assume not.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
matter on
should-
2 vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, most times 2 5's
Don't
pretty good
think-
actually.
Did you roll what was that you rolled?
That's not very much, is what that is. So
4 inches, my girlfriend would like to have a word with us.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
For a command point, or is that a roll?
For a command point.
Okay.
Looks more like he spent a victory point to re-roll that. Get the dice correct.
That one is my victory point.
Wait, why do you have 4 victory points? Or command points?
4 victory points.
Yeah, we got 4
Wait,
on the
where are your
last.
command points?
Here. The 10 is,
10?
10 is a 0.
Oh, right. Oh, of course, of course.
To be fair, this one has a 0 on it, so this would be a better choice,
Yeah,
like this.
there you go.
There we go.
Or
Nice.
you could go to hexy.com. Or not hexy.com, actually. Don't go to
don't go there. There's
hexy.com.
terrible things going
Don't
on
go to
there.
hexy.com.
What? Yeah.
You could go to hexy.store.
Yeah. What did you roll, sir? That's a 4. I
One
believe.
more is what I rolled. So if that's within an inch, then we're good. But if it's not, then we're not.
It's
Doesn't
like
it?
a millimetre out. I'm
It-
gonna say you didn't make it, mate.
A millimeter is a.
Is the tape position
you
correct?
just moved the tape. What are you doing? What's that?
a millimeter's a millimeter.
I know, mate. I mean, I can't see the front of my base.
No, neither can I.
Oh,
Can we get a third
I should
party?
probably stand up. But we are very lazy.
There we go. Third party. This is why we keep Barrett in the room, even when he's not on the mic. Oh, it's tense. Oh, it's tense. It don't matter if it's a millimetre.
Missed by miles. He's slowly inching the tape measure forward.
If it's out, it's out.
It's out. We play a very strict game here.
It doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile. Okay, I've quoted it before. As Vin Diesel said that. Doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile. So
quoted.
What was he talking about?
Winning a race when he's in a car. But same thing. He does play D&D.
Yeah,
so
he's a big geek.
So I imagine he probably says that quote from the film quite a lot when he's playing Warhammer also.
I imagine his life is just walking out quoting himself in various movies.
Quoting Fast and Furious.
That's what I do. If I was
similar to my life. I quote Fast and Furious quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I am Groot.
He learnt that in like all different languages and everything. And he actually sat there and done it in all the different languages because he only had one thing to learn how to say, obviously. So
yeah, that's fair.
He sat there and so fair play. Fair play. Famous nerd as well.
I think he says it quite a few times because he accentuates some of
he says it. He says it in different. Confused. I am Groot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Angry. I am Groot. Yeah. So
dedicated hard worker.
The bottom line is that charge didn't get in, but did you move anyway?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, I'm still readied in that case.
Yeah, you are indeed still readied.
Not that it matters.
And is that the end of the movement phase?
It is.
So
shooting phase.
It's the start of the shooting phase.
I wonder what I might do.
It is the start of the shooting phase,
aka the voice of command phase.
The voice of command phase. So what do I need to do? I think what I'm going to do is give re-rolling ones to my melter. Cool. He hasn't been having much luck hitting anything, and he needs that
re-roll.
He needs the buff
because that's powerful if that comes off. So
it needs to. Yeah, it needs to for me to pull anything out of this game.
So I think it's called. Is it take aim? It's called.
That sounds correct.
Reroll ones. Yes. So reroll ones to hit. I should say. Is that what you're going for?
Yes, reroll ones to hit.
There's ones to. You can do wounds as well. I think.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing hits.
Okay, cool.
Onto my melter guy.
Okay.
Now,
there you go. Now you have to. Now you've remembered to do it. Now you actually have to remember to use it. That's a whole separate thing. I can't help you with that.
Okay.
So just a reminder.
Right.
Do you have a ready model?
I do have a ready model. Do you have a ready model?
I do, but I can't see anyone. But it is your turn.
Yes, you get to go first with it anyway.
This is a pickle. So my readied model is the sniper plasma. I've just been charged. The thing is, the Fulbright priest gets a 5-up invuln. And that's kind of not what I want to be shooting my plasma at.
Yeah, but he's also just over an inch away from you.
Yes. So, however, I'm in the room with the guy that's going to shoot me. Did he move or advance?
He just moved.
So he's going to shoot me and that's going to hurt.
Okay.
Also, this guy has 2 wounds and that's really what the plasma wants to be shooting. So
true. Especially if you're re-rolling those ones.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to shoot
also
2-wound guy.
Yeah, you got some guys in here that have eyes on the other thing as well, so it's not all...
I've got eyes on.
Yeah?
I've got eyes on.
Yeah.
But I am going to use my ready model to shoot your... Is that a princeps?
It is the infiltrator princeps.
That is your princess.
The princess, okay. So, I am
She's getting a crown. Next time you see it, modelled crown.
Bit of green stuff.
Yep, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to overcharge, obviously, because I'm a sniper.
Okay.
I think I'm actually obscured. Let me check.
Probably not with my stylish base.
Probably pushed himself up high enough.
At 5 mil.
You haven't, sadly. The signs are a bit stumpy. You are obscured.
You are a kind man. I'm not used to this treatment.
Wow, what can I say? Yes, I allowed you to get a +1 to your charge.
You did.
You? Yeah.
Well,
I am kind.
Don't get used to it, is what I'm going to say.
Okay, so I'm at -2. So that means I need 5s.
Re-rolling 1s.
Oh, how about that?
2 more.
Those are 2 more shots.
2 more, please.
That's double 6.
Double 6s, 2 more shots. And that's 5 in
shot.
there.
It's a 3rd shot. A 5 and a 3. Now the 3 misses.
It's very good.
2s. Hits. All overcharged.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2. Triple 1. That is 3 wounds. AP is minus whatever it is.
-3 still,
3,
I believe.
Yeah,
I believe it stays at 3, but the damage...
I have a 6-up invulnerable.
You do.
Okay.
An easy 3 6s.
There's a Flavor Town 6 and a 5.
Very nice.
None of which are any good to you.
Now, how does... So
Now,
your Gryer just...
I am
you
now
roll 1-6.
Reduced, yeah. So I am now reduced to 0 wounds.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So on a 6, I go back to 1.
Yeah.
So how many wounds does he have to start with? 2?
2.
So one of your shots takes him down, right? To 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so one of them takes him down.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Now,
so
just to clarify, you would have had to have saved all 3. Because one would have taken you down to 0. But because I'm fast rolling, I would have then actually shot again.
Yeah.
And then I would have
so
you would
rolled.
have had to. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I now do 2 damage.
I didn't save any of them.
Okay. I rolled a 6. You're dead.
It becomes a 5, and I'm dead.
I needed that.
Pretty
I
good.
needed that.
Pretty
That was
good
it,
move
yeah.
there to decide to shoot that instead. Because I would be super tempted by the thing looking at me in my face.
I believe the mistake came from not charging both people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because that would have been a completely different. Because you would have got in as well. You rolled enough to get in as well with it.
Although if he had retreated with both, I probably still wouldn't have got in. But it would have been one less thing shooting
True.
down
That is
me.
true. That
True.
is true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was solid.
Yeah.
So you may now choose.
Do you not have a ready model?
I do, but I can't see anything.
shoot.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep the stakes high and I'm going to go to my melter.
Okay.
Who's getting
Mhm.
re-rolling 1s. Now it's only 1 shot. Makes me very sad. So could we get a check on how far away he is, please?
Yes.
As I only have a 6-inch range.
You are within 6 inches.
Are you sure?
Well, it's only.
I would say 4.5.
Within-
Yeah. You're just
Okay.
just under 5
Cool.
away.
Cool. It's the other side of the board, so just wanted to make sure. As you said, I'm a kind and fair player.
You are.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So you are obscured.
Yep.
I'm going to need.
5.
Why would it be a 5?
Do you hit 4s?
I hit on 4s. No, I hit on 3s.
No, you
Sorry,
hit on
I hit
3s.
on 3s. So it's going to be 4s. It's going to be 4s.
You
A
did hit on 4s.
Scion,
Yeah,
Scion
okay.
hits on 3s.
Okay.
That's a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Would you be tempted to
That
reroll
is a
that?
shame.
I'm really tempted to reroll. And I'm going to reroll.
Okay. Spends a CP.
Okay, let's do it.
May you be gifted with a 6.
That's a 5.
It's a 5. I'll take a 5.
Next
It's a
best
Flavor
thing.
Town. It's a
That's
Flavor Town.
It's a Flavor Town.
AP?
Well, it's... No,
A
I've
lot.
got a wound. I've got a wound.
Well, 2s.
It's a 2. It's a 2. That is a 4. The AP's minus 4. So it's a
That's
6.
6 up.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Every time I look over there, so your 6s and your 1s are basically the same. And I can just see a
One's
symbol,
coloured in white, one's coloured in black. That's the only difference. Other than that, they look exactly the same.
and I'm terrified every time.
You've got some perfectly good red and white dice.
I've got
next
some
to them as
incredibly
well.
clear blue ones.
Yeah.
Or these really hard to read white ones.
You just love a hard to read dice. Anyway.
Now,
Anyway.
I've
Damage.
wounded.
What will be the damage, sir?
Well, this is the fun part of the melter.
Yep.
I get to roll 2d6 and
And
pick
pick.
the highest
Mhm.
because you're within half.
But the highest number of 2 1s is 1.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 5 and a 6.
So that will take me to 0.
So you
However,
get rid of the
this
5.
is a single shot.
Mm-hmm.
So you could save it on a 6.
I
Mhm.
can.
Don't roll a 6.
Well, I
So-
haven't saved
so-
it. I have still been.
So you can roll a 6 and not get 6 injury rolls.
Yes.
yeah,
Injury dice.
I'd like that.
Or you can not roll a 6
I
and
don't
have
like this
6
tension.
injury dice.
Don't
Go.
like this.
That's a 4.
There we go.
Okay.
When's the last time you rolled six dice in one go in Kill Team?
6 dice in one go. Ooh.
I don't think I ever have.
I can't think of anything funny to say to answer that.
Yeah.
So I'll just say I can't remember.
Yeah, there we go.
I do need a 5 to kill you though. If I'm
Yes.
Yes.
because
I am
you are within.
obscured.
Yeah.
But that's not to say in your 6 dice, the laws of averages would be on your side.
No, indeed. Prepare to see 6-1.
Prepare to be wondered.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, no.
4.
You've already re-rolled as well,
I have.
right?
Yeah.
That is a shame.
So he takes a flesh wound.
But a 4 is the highest out of those 6.
It is.
Now-
I got a 1, 2, 3.
And a 4.
Yeah.
It would be
a
a
one,
damn
two.
shame
2 3s and 2 4s.
if I were to fire back with that man.
I'm okay with it. He's taking his lumps.
But he also advanced, you see. So I can't actually fire because I have a pistol.
Oh, it's happened again.
Indeed.
But what I do have is a little man standing here.
Yes.
And he is going to fire. My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes.
No, we can't quote R. Kelly anymore. That's not. We can't let. I'm going to have to get rid of it.
Oh, I'm within an inch.
Was that not open already?
Yeah, I was just moving it so I could actually see him.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like behind it.
I thought you were just open.
You can see both of them, yeah.
That's my move.
Yeah.
So what I might choose to do is shoot the man who hasn't shot. Because that tends to be a wise decision.
That would be the smart way to go, I think.
I wish you, yeah.
But also the plasma is very, very hurtful.
He is obscured.
He is, but I think they will both be obscured.
Yeah.
So I will fire across to the centre.
Okay.
At your no-name las gun toting supreme hero.
Do it.
So I get 3 shots within half range, but you are obscured.
Yep.
That's a Flavour Town 6, and we call it a day.
You needed 4s. What? You did not roll 4s.
I did not.
No.
I mean, I rolled half of 4 3 times.
Very impressive. And consistent.
Very consistent.
I liked it.
This is looking tragic.
Who do we go to now? You got anyone else?
I do have many others.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, 2, 3. But that's enough.
That's a lot.
So I'm going to return fire because by my count, you have nobody else you can actually shoot with.
Agreed.
So
you can just have some fun now.
Yeah. It's target practice at the range with the style.
Oh, yeah.
So
of course, we are all English and have never shot a gun. Just to be clear to our American listeners there, we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No.
BB guns.
Oh, yeah.
BB guns, paintball guns, potato guns, remember them? Little spud guns.
Yeah, that's true.
Other than that.
Electronic laser tag.
Yep. Done that before.
Yeah. Those were fun.
But, no, never
Aim
done
for
a
kids with the
shooting range,
glasses. Shoot them in the eyes.
Yep. Classic, that.
Yep. Just a bit of blindness. We love that.
Kids.
So who are we going for?
I'm going to return fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
patiently await it.
You are obscured there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm at -1 because you're obscured.
Okay. By the wall, that'll be, yeah?
Yeah, it's only 4.
Mm-hmm. It's a 4 in there.
Do you re-roll that one?
I do not, unfortunately. No, that was given onto the Melter.
Oh, okay.
Who, if you recall, rolled 6 damage.
He did,
and
yes.
not roll a 5.
Yeah.
I hate to continually bring it up.
I brought it up. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm wounding on a 4.
4.
I rolled a 4. The AP is -2.
I have a 6 up invulnerable.
You do.
Did you get it?
If I remain quiet, would you believe me?
I can't tell from your
He did not.
ridiculous dice.
A4.
Okay.
But that does bring me to 0.
You've rolled not a lot of 6s,
No.
I have to say.
I'm liking it.
It's like they're coming.
Now that I've said it.
Yes.
Now that I've said it.
Yeah.
Probably.
What it is, I'm rolling with the wrong hand.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That's a 1.
Okay. The test did not go well. So where are we at?
So it's an injury roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's an injury roll. Now, I want to say...
I am not within an inch.
No, you're not.
It's 4, 5s, or 6s. Correct?
I want to say I'm not rolling great
Would you like me to roll
injury rolls. I'm okay. I have rolled some 6s, so let's see what I get. That's a 1.
That is a 1.
That's a 1, yeah. Okay. But you know what? The Science put in the work.
Yeah?
They're getting those flesh wounds out,
Yeah?
reaching out to the community in that kind of way.
That's all you can...
And you are going to have to break 1, 2, 3, 4. You've lost half? Is that right?
There's more than half. You have to check, right?
Yeah, bollocks. Okay.
So one more.
I have 7. 7 models total.
And you're down 4. Oh, wait. Have I not killed anyone yet?
You killed 1?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
and you've got 3 on the
half,
board. Yeah. So,
Well,
I'm doing things.
Can I point you towards the latest FAQ where they teach you how to half?
So half of 7 would be 3.5.
And because that's
Therefore-
not possible, and you need
Therefore,
more
I
than
have
half,
taken 4.
there you go.
That would be more than 3.5.
Thank you, FAQ.
Okay, wow. I'm glad we got that clarified. That was
Yeah, so you will need to check.
I will.
So we'll get to that in a little while.
But I still have a bit of shooting to do.
Exactly.
So I have, I believe, 2 more guys.
Mm-hmm.
They can... Oh, one of them can see him. Or one of them can see him. Okay, so first I'm going to use one of my hotshot lasgun guys. Normal silent up at the top. I believe that was the guy I called Nigel. If anyone's following.
Okay.
Yep.
And he's going to shoot at your already flesh wounded, incredibly resilient to 6 damage interceptor.
Yes.
They're not called interceptors, are they?
Infiltrators.
Infiltrators, okay.
Close.
I'm getting confused with Space Marines, I think.
That's fine. I've been Gene Stealer Cult. I've been Space Marines. I can be whatever I want in this podcast.
Okay.
Well, they can't see the models, so you
The
can count
theatre
as
of
whatever
the
you
mind.
like. Yeah.
Your trans faction.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm pro-trans faction.
Excellent.
You're like it's like in Split.
Trans
where he's
faction
just
guaranteed.
Where he's just... where he's just flipping between his personalities. You're... Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to shoot. And you're at -1 because you are obscure.
Fantastic.
So I need 4s.
Yep.
I rolled a 4 and a 3. I'm winning on 4s. I rolled a 2. Nothing.
No good.
They are the kind of odds we like.
Then over here, I'm going to be shooting my other random lasgun guy. Him.
Mhm.
In him, you are... Oh, wait, no, because you're over. Does that guy have 2 wounds?
1.
Disaster. Okay. No, you know what? My guy here is going to shoot your infiltrator again, I think.
Here we go.
Same thing. I'm going to need 4s.
Yep. So short range.
A 4 and a 1. Then I need 4s to wound. I rolled a 1.
We like that.
Yeah, do we?
That is something I am a fan of.
But once again, the dice do look good. Other than the rolls. They are nice.
Oh, thank
dice.
you. Yeah, they are. I have loads of them. I should really go through and see which ones roll well.
Yeah.
But it's not looking... Yeah. I think I'm done.
What are we checking over there?
Oh, just perusing.
Oh, okay. So that's the end of the shooting phase then. Is that everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that will take us to the fight phase.
Yes.
It will.
Of which we do have a combat. A single combat to do.
We will see how this goes. So I have charged. He is a Sicarian infiltrator.
Okay.
He's going to go Sicarian on your ass, hopefully.
And what do you? How many attacks?
You get 2.
Oh, okay.
Strong.
Exploding 6s though.
Exploding 6s. Explode to 3 hits rather than
that's painful.
additional 1.
Oh.
But we will see what happens.
You need 6s though.
I do.
Okay.
So I normally hit on 3s, but I have a flesh wound. So I'll be on 4s.
Okay.
I am rolling 1s in the fight phase.
I was hoping you'd forget that. I'm going to be honest. I'd remembered, but...
We get a 4 and a 2. So we score 1 hit.
Yep.
Strength.
5?
Strength.
5.
5.
6.
Plus 2.
6.
Your strength
4 plus
base.
2.
Okay. Oh, so you're doubling me out.
I am.
Ooh, okay, 2s.
As was the intention, but most of them have died. So, 2s. That's a 4. No AP.
So I need a 4.
Yes.
That's another 1.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 1s coming out.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
2. Do you want to re-roll it?
I don't think I have any command points.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll take
if
that.
your command point dice says 10, then you know that you have
Then
none.
I swapped.
Obviously.
I did swap.
Okay.
them.
So just a flesh wound.
The only
then.
good thing about that situation is they have a special ability that reduces the leadership of people around them within 3 inches by 1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So his leadership will actually be less when he takes his test.
That's bad.
Okay.
Which is why I positioned someone here next to your leader, who I assume has the highest leadership.
Correct. Yes.
So would that then affect the break test also?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's not just flat out whatever's on the data sheet. Cool.
You haven't killed enough to break me, though.
No, I meant for the nerve tests.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
I,
sure.
I sort of blanketed it onto those 3 models.
Yeah. Okay.
I
get to fight back.
You do get to fight back. You can stab him with your gun.
Yeah, I mean, affixing bayonets is the classic guardsman maneuver.
Yeah.
It'd be a very big bayonet on that very large gun.
Yeah.
So it would be
Well-
very effective.
He doesn't need to compensate.
Strength,
okay?
strength 8 with this huge bayonet.
I believe so. I believe so.
9s to hit.
So what do we actually get? What do we-
So normally they are hitting on 4s, but I have a flesh wound, so I'm now hitting on 5s, and it's only a single attack.
Okay.
This is not good odds. Not good.
Do you
odds.
get an extra shot
That's
on
only,
a 6?
only
Is that
shooting.
only shooting?
Only shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very good to hear.
I rolled 3.
Okay. It's not a 1,
No,
which is nice.
no. The dice is warming up. Next time, that one's going to roll hot. I
Yeah.
can feel it.
That's what I've been thinking. It's not the case.
Does that take us to the morale phase?
It does.
Okay.
I had initiative.
You did have initiative, so let's start over here.
So I've lost one guy, and I've got 2 flesh wounds on the board, but I'm a team of 9.
Okay, so you don't
So
need
I don't
to
need
test.
to break, but I do need to take individual tests.
Okay. So who do we want to go for?
I don't think it makes any difference, actually, because both of them are outside of any range.
Yeah.
They're both leadership 6. So this is... They can fail on a
Well,
6,
that one,
right?
the one over the top is going to have -1 to his leadership.
Oh, yes. So I'll
So-
do him second in that case.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely.
So we'll start down the bottom with your sniper specialist.
Failing on a 6.
That's 5.
It's a 5.
Very close.
I saw the 6 next to it.
Yeah,
and
so did I. I was like, wait, which one?
"Oh."
And so this guy's going to be failing on a 5.
And then
Yes.
over the top, yep. That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Do you have any CP to re-roll?
I don't want to.
No?
And I don't. So
Okay.
it's
But either
lucky.
way.
Yes.
Either way.
Decision made.
Yeah.
So he's just shaken, right?
He is shaken.
Okay.
I'm okay with that, though. Because
Yeah.
he was
He's
in
in
combat.
combat
He's not going to do
anyway,
anything.
It's good
Yeah.
because I can't fall back or retreat. So
You are locked in.
it's quite good
with
that
a
he's
useless-
locked there because then he can't just run away and shoot me.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I need to do the test of tests.
Yeah.
You do. So shall we see if
Scary.
you're broken? Does this this doesn't end if a team's broken or anything,
No.
right? Okay.
We keep going.
Okay.
What's your highest leadership? They're quite good, aren't they? 7s, 8s?
Some are fine.
If only you had a princess on the board.
If only there was a princess.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to check is the ability to re-roll this with a certain piece of war gear.
You mean a comms thingy, a tether array? Do you have one?
I do.
Someone needs to check this guy's list.
He did say he had a tether. He did say he has a
Data tether.
data tether.
So is that just a reroll?
I don't know if I can't remember if it re-rolls nerve tests or if it
Oh,
re-rolls
it's probably nerve
break
tests,
tests.
isn't it?
So I
Yeah.
just wanted to
I don't think it does break tests.
guarantee.
Almost nothing does. There's only like one thing in the book, like
I think the
Dark Angels, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is nerve tests.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
But this is a break test.
This is.
What's your highest leadership?
I didn't check that.
Okay. Good stuff.
Right.
We have
That's
a
the
leader. It
other
must
important
It will be
7 or
the
8.
it will be the leader. So 7.
Okay. So
You've been rolling low. You haven't had any 6s this at the time.
So
Let
you
me
want-
show you a 12.
you want a 7 or under, right?
Well, that's a 5.
Okay.
And that's also not what I want. So that is a 9.
So you're broken.
I am.
So everyone
Everyone
has to
takes a
take a nerve test. You do get to pick the order.
That's good because
you
I'll
wanna
do
go?
him last. So we'll
Yeah.
start with the leader.
Okay.
Can you
It's just
actually fail,
just a
though?
one d6.
Probably not because it's 7, isn't it?
You've only lost one.
He gets a 6 and he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The interceptor over there,
The
infiltrator,
infiltrator.
gets a
Are you
2.
only failing on 6s? And you're re-rolling the 6? Is that right?
They are on 6. They are leadership 6, so they can
okay.
actually fail
5.
On a
on
5.
5s. The other one gets a 3, so he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the middle, whose leadership is unknown to me, will probably
He's
pass
fine.
on a 2. He will probably pass because he hasn't got a roll. And this guy
Everyone
gets
has to roll.
a 5.
Did you roll for him?
I did. I got 1.
Oh, all right.
He very much passed.
Yeah.
And then the
Okay.
guy that allows me to re-roll, I think might have failed.
But can he
But-
re-roll himself?
But then he can re-roll.
He just gets on the phone. You know.
Oh, I get to. I re-roll. Okay. So his leadership's 6. So the 5 will probably fail because he has a pleasure.
That doesn't make a difference.
Well, that's fine.
You've
then,
only
it's
lost
fine.
one guy.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
5 is
Pass.
fine.
Okay.
There you go. But you are broken.
Oh,
I am.
Remember that.
okay.
Okay.
Nobody shook though.
Nobody
Okay.
shook.
But you're at
other than-
-1s to hit all round.
The points. How did everyone go with points? Let's start over here on the Astra Militarum because you had the initiative. So what?
So I managed to get high-profile targets.
Okay.
By killing his whatever it was.
Combat specialist.
So that gets you up to 2 total.
Oh yeah, I got one from the board as well.
So that puts you up to 3 total, right?
And I also took the unique one objective vent reactors or whatever it's called for the board.
Yep. And you got that one because of your leader.
Correct.
So that puts you up to 4 total.
Did not get.
Did not get your last one.
Oh. Well, hold on now. Maybe I did. So my third one was proximity alert.
Okay.
And this means we're going to have to figure out how proximity alert works.
Okay.
So,
Would you like to read it word for word?
At the end of the battle round, score 1 victory point if there is any enemy model within 2 inches of 2 or more models, other than shaken models, from your kill team. Doesn't matter, one of my models is shaken.
Yeah.
No longer matters. The reason I was going to ask is
Do
because
they have to be the same model?
Yeah,
or can they
I
be
can never
separate?
remember.
I think it has to be the same from the same model, right? The way that
I've heard other people rule it both ways.
Okay.
So we would just
the
have
way
to
that I would
decide,
read
that's
it. I think we've always done it from the same model, just the way
Okay.
that it reads.
That's
to
how
me,
I've read
but-
it.
Yeah.
But I think at the Bad Moon,
It was actually
Yeah.
worded
Said
differently at the Bad Moon thing as well.
yeah, in the
Maybe in
The
the
Annihilation
tournament
SoCal
pack.
packs, they've changed the wording. I don't know about Annihilation, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
but
I
you're
didn't get it.
shaken regardless. So over there. So we don't don't need to test that just yet.
So I now have 4 victory points.
Yeah, you're on 4 total. And then we go over to the AdMech.
I scored no secondaries.
Okay. But you get one.
Well, actually, I do score a secondary because I have specialists, but I don't know if I can score that if I'm broken. Or is it just shaken?
Yeah, you can, as long as
It's
you're
just
not
shaken that
Yeah,
In
can't
which
do it.
case, I score
2 more
2
total.
More. 2 more total.
So that puts you on
Fair
6.
enough.
So it's 6 to 4. So you've closed the gap a little bit there.
I have.
Would you like
pretty
to
good.
concede?
You know what? I am feeling the pressure a bit. I'll be honest. So maybe.
So yeah, 6 to 4. You've closed the gap a little bit. Should we go for some initiative?
First up,
Mm-hmm.
the canticle that I do can't.
Yes.
I'm actually going to revisit one we had earlier, except this time I'm actually going to choose it rather than randomly determining it.
Okay.
And that's going to be the litanies of the Electromancer.
Because you've been rolling so many 6s.
Yes.
Good
What
thing.
one?
Good idea.
Yeah,
Good
what
idea.
one is that? One?
Total faith. So at the beginning of the fight phase, I roll a dice. On a 6, anyone within an inch of one of my kill team members takes a mortal wound.
It's big.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yep. Now can we do the initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got
5.
a very strong 7.
Okay.
You have.
So the AdMech are going to be going first. We'll cut away. We'll do the movement, and we'll come back and talk about it in a second. Yep. AdMech movement.
But I do have some charges, if you want to run through those quickly.
Yeah. Should we do those?
Yeah.
So what one? How many you got?
I have 3.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
I think I would like to start over on the top left
Okay.
with the scantily clad man of metal, my Sikaran infiltrator. And he is sadly going to be charging the 2 people in front of him.
I thought you were going to just say 1 and I was going to back away.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing 3 and then I was like, no, because he can't. I don't think he'll be able to fit round them, so it won't make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to Overwatch
Yeah.
Yep.
and do a melter first.
Yes. I could really do with some like 1s and 2s.
That's fair. I will give them to you. Here's a 2. I'm going to do a 2, not a 1.
You
a
wouldn't.
6.
You wouldn't
a
lie
6
to me,
for
would
this
you?
would be.
It's like a 1
It's as good as a
in
1.
comparison to the
Yes.
6 that you needed.
Yeah.
And then my other guy with a hot shot volley. No, not the volley gun. Just a hot shot las gun.
Yep.
Is
Again,
2.
Anything that's not out there.
There's a
There
6,
you go.
which explodes
Oh.
to a 4, which is useless. Okay, so I'm wounding you on 4s.
4s.
There's AP -2.
There you go.
So 6 up, Sally.
That is a 6.
Okay.
That's a 1. Then I have Greer.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we take all of the dice that are coloured black and we put them deep into this box, and then these green ones come out. Look.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm happy with that because I can read
them.
those.
see that?
them.
Yeah.
And then we just roll a 6.
Nope. Nope.
For those on the air, that was a 2.
Okay.
Now, this is the guy that took a melter to the face.
Yeah, but I feel like he's already taken too much.
Okay. So
He took a 6 damage melter to the face as well.
But I still need to roll a 4+.
It's going to be a straight roll, yeah.
I need a 4+.
Okay.
Let's do it. That was a 6.
That is a 6
That was
indeed.
a 6. If
There
only
you go.
you were playing Necrons.
I
So-
can
Yeah.
vouch for that.
With
Yeah.
6 dice, you got a 4. And
Yes.
with 1, you got a 6.
Yes.
That's kill
Yes.
team. There you go.
You've been diced.
Yeah. There we go. He's out of action.
Okay. Wow.
Any other charges?
Reluctantly, yes. So next up, we're going to have my Zealot Specialist.
Okay.
He's going to make a rather long charge into the leader and his friend.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you actually need then?
What I actually need is about a 9.
Oof.
It's quite a long way. I mean, you could just retreat.
Is that a 9 to be within an inch of the closest one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So if
wouldn't,
I fall back, you probably need a 10. Like if I fall back with him,
if you retreated.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
to
would
hit.
need a 10 to get to him.
that's big.
What if
I
you only
don't want to
retreated with
fall
one of them?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
The
Yeah.
closest guy. However, I'm gonna take it.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
very
take
good
it.
idea based on the current rolling
That's what I'm
situation.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
If anything, I might make it to the end of this corridor. Oh, I get a 9.
Oh, it's a 9.
That is a
So
9.
we will just
Probably
check
wanna-
this.
Yeah, we can double check.
Oh yeah, that looks like you're within at least one of them.
On that front one, you should be okay, I think.
Do you want this? Oh yeah, okay. So you're in
Just check
with the
that-
first one.
Just check. I'll
Oh
check
no,
from here.
What? Wait.
No, from the first one. Is it in the first one? I can't see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Easy peasy.
This door's blocking my view.
Oh,
So-
okay, right. Yeah.
Okay, so in on the closest one.
And with that, you've activated my trap card.
Oh yeah.
You see,
Ooh.
because I am a Fulgurite priest,
Yes, I'm aware.
my Vigast field doth activate.
Does that activate now or in the combat?
It's when I charge.
Oh, okay.
It's slightly different to the 40k one,
Yeah.
but,
Okay.
but I do have to roll for this in Kill Team. I don't roll for it. So this is separate to the fight phase
Yes,
one that
I'm
happens
aware.
as well. So it's going to be a 6 up again.
And you do a mortal wound.
I do a
okay.
mortal wound.
Go for
It's a 3. So I
There
do
you
not.
go.
it. Okay.
And then finally, we have our final charge of the evening.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to charge your sniper specialist.
Okay.
What do you need to get in?
I need half of an inch,
Yes.
but he
Leave that.
is going to shoot me
Okay.
or fall back.
Yeah.
His choice.
No, I'll take a shoot.
you
I'll
sure?
Take, yeah,
I don't
think
mind.
so. I think so. So I'm a sniper. I'm gonna overcharge.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I don't think I even need to. Your toughness 3. Will be strength 7. AP doesn't matter. But they're scions. They're scions. They're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I might just kill myself.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Well, so this is another thing we were reading on the FAQ, right? So if you now blow
You
yourself
won't be able
up,
to move. Yeah,
he just can't do anything.
that is correct. Although there's probably not much else you want. Even if I didn't
Yeah. I mean, let's say you were a little bit further away.
But in that situation, what I could do is declare the other guy as a target as well,
which you did,
which I didn't. But for everyone out there, you could just
have
label everybody up.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm overcharging.
Okay.
It's a 6.
So it explodes. He doesn't explode, but the dice explodes.
Oh god.
There we go. We smash into the terrain there.
I now need a 2 to wound.
You do.
I rolled a 5. The AP is irrelevant
because I have a 5 up in
5 up in Von.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Do you want to reroll? You do have CP.
I also have a 5 up. Feel no pain.
Okay.
But
it's 2 damage. You have to roll 2.
And
so
you can't reroll. You can't reroll the feel no pain.
That is true. Yeah.
And then,
so if you go to that point,
I would then get the 6.
But you also have the Gryer as well.
Yeah, but it's lots of 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even this is a 5. If I re-roll this, I might not get a chance to re-roll anything else.
That is true.
So I will re-roll this.
So you need a 5.
I re-roll the 1.
Okay.
To a 1. And now the green dice get placed in my hand and shuffled into the box. And the obscure, unreadable white dice come out.
Okay.
Excellent.
Is this what we get?
So then, 2 damage.
So feel no pain come before the Gryer?
Pain. Yep.
Okay. So you need 2 5s.
5 and a 6.
Yeah. There you go.
So you saved it.
We saved it.
The white dice are the best dice.
God damn. Okay.
And then we will see if I make my charge. I get a 10.
Roll another 6 on
measure it.
I will dance around him and place myself within his face.
Okay.
And then on a 6, he takes a mortal wound.
Go for it.
A 6.
What the fuck are these dice, guys?
Loaded is what they are, Andrew.
Jesus. I'm rolling your dice from now on.
He could be saying they're anything. I can't read them from here. They're unreadable dice is what they are.
No, I can see them clearly.
I can't.
Actually.
It's all about the angle and the light.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
When I play you guys, I position sufficiently that they're like a mirror.
Sorry, what was that 6 for?
So when a Fulgurite priest charges,
yes,
they on a 6, they cause a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Okay. So like similar to like the Inceptor thing in 40k when they...
Except mine's like electricity based.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to roll injury roll.
Was a lot of 6s.
I do. You already have a flesh wound?
I do.
That's a 6.
Leave it out.
So he's out
Pack them up.
Yeah.
It can roll 2s.
Okay. Don't know about that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm going to have to get Reese to give them a roll just to check. Just to check they
just
can get
constant
ones.
flavour towns.
Just to check they can get 1s and 2s.
So.
Yeah, that was a bit...
that is successful.
Yeah. Was that just... That's just the end of the movement phase, right?
Yeah. It is.
Well, I have to move now.
Oh, you've not moved at all yet?
Yeah, it's...
Well, there we go. That was very eventful. So we'll move on to the Astra Militarum movement then.
So this is where I move on from the great loss of a true hero, my sniper, and I've opened up the door into Toby's corridor. Not in that way, guys. Come on. And I've breached him.
This podcast does contain adult themes.
He has entered me.
Quite thoroughly. And I now have a scion in his corridor. Currently, that scion is not capturing it because I'm contesting it against your 1 model.
So because you're equal on wounds levels.
Yes.
Thank you, spirit in the corner of the room.
However, I have 3 guys facing him down.
Yeah? So you like your chances, is what
and
you're
he's
saying.
at -2 to hit. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. And then I do also I've readied my leader. So although you charged him, you didn't rake it in and I didn't fall back.
That is true.
So
Getting a bit cocky over here, thinking you're just staring down. Don't think he's got a chance. Even with all the 6s that he seems to be rolling with his magical new dice.
You know...
You haven't noticed yet, but there's actually 3 6s on each of these dice.
I'm okay with it. That's fine. Because you know
all
what?
it is because they're see-through and the other dots are just shining through to the other sides.
I don't need to roll dice now.
Yeah.
I've taken out enough of his guys that I can tactics him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That he can.
There we go.
Unless you roll more 6s.
Yeah.
Let's
Only
be clear.
6s.
Let's be clear. He can still beat me.
So, should we go ahead with
The
some
voice of
shooting?
command phase.
You don't
I
have to.
think we should.
Well done.
I'm on it.
Well
I'm on
done.
it because I need to win.
2 out of 3 so far that you've remembered,
That's
which is a good
2 out of 3.
good going,
As the song
100%. So,
goes.
what command would you like to give and who would you like to give it to? Haven't thought that far ahead, have you?
No, well, I think what I'm going to have to do is re-rolling ones.
Saying it?
Nah.
He's shaken.
Nah.
Yeah, but the other guy's not.
What in?
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Him. The guy
yeah.
next to the Fog White Priest who
Yeah,
successfully charged me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do
You
that.
sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm positive because I'm electrically charged. But
Science
Ha.
jokes.
Yeah. So I'm going to give re-rolling ones to the shooty thing, whatever that's
Hits.
called, onto this guy.
Take aim.
No, I'm not. I'm going to put it onto him.
Okay, so one of your 3 that are staring down the corridor.
That's a very tactical decision, actually, that
Yeah.
was.
I would have made it different.
Ooh.
Well, I've already made it, so what
Well,
was your decision?
so step down.
Well, you don't have a microphone.
So no one can hear you, so yeah. There you go, yeah.
Okay, so one of your, is he just a standard hotshot las gun dude?
Yes, he is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The guy that's not in the corridor with him.
Yeah. But he's
Yes.
looking. He's looking down it.
He's giving it some thought.
Yeah. Okay, on to the shooting phase as normal.
Okay.
Who had the initiative?
I had the initiative.
Okay, do you have anyone readied?
I do not.
I do.
Back over here, do we have anyone readied?
I have my dude readied.
Let's
My
go.
leader.
Let's go. Can you shoot anyone?
I should have charged. I don't know why I didn't charge.
You
You know what? I was too caught up in the pageantry of the event.
Yeah.
Of shooting.
If you'd like to go back and charge, I would happily let you.
No.
Oh.
I've made the foolish decision now.
That has nothing to do with the fact that I cause mortal wounds if I'm charged as well as when I charge.
Oh no, I'm aware.
Yeah, that's fine.
cool. But I have no chance of killing your priest with my normal scion. To have any chance, I need that power fist. Even though you have an invuln save.
With any luck, I potentially will consolidate into you, and then you
That's
can hit
what
me.
I'm. Yeah, I don't want you. Anyway, you know what? We'll see
what happens.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
But
So,
now I'm going to shoot this guy.
okay,
he's
so
obscured.
the
I need
what are the topless dudes? What are they called?
Huck.
No, but what the model's called? Not
And they
their
are
actual names.
Fulgurite electro priests.
Okay, so you got one of them, the one that killed the plasma guy,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Just walk near him.
It's hiding a little bit
Wasn't
behind
even aggressive. He's trying to say hi.
behind the barrels, but behind the crates. Sorry, not barrels. So,
Can I roll?
Yeah, what shots you got
You
going?
want-
It's a bolt
Fours?
gun, so it's a strength 4, but I need to hit on 4s first.
Let's go.
It's a 6, which explodes.
Okay,
It's a 5. I needed that.
that's 2
I needed
hits.
that. Okay. But you only have 1 wound, right? Okay. Now it's a
Indeed.
strength 4 because it's
What
a
is
bolt
it?
pistol.
Sorry,
That's
did you
my-
roll 2 hits to start with?
I rolled a 6.
But did you roll 2 hits to start with?
It's only 1 shot.
It's a pistol.
It's a bolt pistol.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was bolt gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so I've hit.
Not with those puny arms. 3s to wound.
3s to wound. It's a 1 and a 6.
There's one.
That would be a wound.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any AP?
No.
But that's fine because my invulnerable is better than my regular save.
Yes. So it's 5 up.
Sadly, I didn't kill that guy in the fight phase, so I don't have a 3 up invulnerable.
Thank God.
It's a 2.
On those white dice, I'm shocked. Did you want to re-roll?
I fail the save. I now have a 5 up, feel no pain.
Okay.
I fail that.
Good.
I now have.
A 6 up.
Yeah. It's a 4.
So that's a flesh wound.
It is.
Unless I roll a 5 or a 6.
That's a 2.
I'm gonna re-roll.
You're gonna re-roll it?
I am gonna re-roll it.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it. Okay. I've only got a. Let's do it.
There you go. There you go.
That's tragic.
That was a 6.
That is a 6. Big.
Not bad. Not bad.
Takes him out of action. Do you have anyone else that's ready?
That's my only ready model. Everybody else has moved.
So we go back over to the AdMech.
I'm going to shoot you.
Who would you like to shoot?
I'm going to shoot this gentleman.
The guy in the corridor with
the
you?
guy in the corridor.
Very rude.
Okay.
Okay. What do you need?
Bit of a standoff in that corridor.
A sum total of 5s because
5.
my
There you
skill
go.
is
That's right.
dampened.
Yes.
You're on a flesh wound.
That's a Flavor Town 6.
That's no good.
I don't have any more dice to take out unless I go red. So,
To be fair,
stick with
those
them.
did really well last turn. So
Yeah,
it's
I think
balancing
stick with
out,
them.
You know?
I think stick with them.
you're all right.
Back over to the
over
Astra
to me.
Militarum then.
So I'm going to go
Almost.
with the guy that is. You don't actually have any more shooting, do you?
I do.
You
I have a
see
pistol in combat.
anyone. Oh, okay. That's fine.
5
I don't
shots.
care about that.
So yeah, rephrase it. You don't have any
Yeah,
more shooting that
okay.
matters,
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to shoot with this guy, the guy in the
Okay.
corridor.
The guy that just got
Turn
shot
fire.
at
Yes.
in that central corridor.
So I need 3s.
2 shots.
That's an explosion.
Got a 6, but
Then
found the next one.
flubbed the rest. I'm
So
holding on
what he's done is he's entered me
Yes.
and
And
then
exploded.
exploded. Okay.
I've shot my hot shot.
Yes.
He's exploded
True.
his hot shot into my face, essentially.
Yeah.
Correct.
And if
Okay.
if anyone's got a problem with anything that we're saying,
Yeah.
it's just
He's
the rules.
He's
That's
just,
the rules. That's
just
how
shot it down
things
this
are.
warm passage. That's all.
That's just how it's. I mean, you can see
Just
the
the wording.
glowing. You can see the glowing on the map. You can
Yeah.
see that it's warm. So
I suspect
if anyone's got any,
there,
if anyone's got any problem, that's just the way that the game is built. So
This is just narrative gaming.
yeah,
Narrative
like
gaming.
Fan art would be incredible.
I'm wounding your hot passage on.
Oh, that would imply that you missed.
yeah. You're not going to be hitting the passage. You are hitting.
Sadly, my passage is safe from harm because we've taken precautions.
You are
Safety
hitting.
first.
Safety
Safety
first.
first. Yes, definitely.
You are. I don't even know how far we got. How far did we get?
I hit once, and
You
I
hit
need
once.
to wound on a 4.
Okay, here we go.
It's a 4.
That is a 4.
It's AP minus 2.
I save it on a 6. It's a 6.
Beast.
The trick is to just drop them ominously
As
from a
if you
height.
don't care.
Yeah,
As if
just-
you've given up on life, and it's just 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Anyway, what are we doing now?
I'm now shooting my 5 shots into a shaken man. I will be hitting on 5s.
Okay.
At point blank range at a shaken man.
Yes, correct. With those dice, though.
That's 1 hit and several 1s.
Ooh.
Strength 3 versus toughness 3.
Correct.
Needing a 4. That's a 4.
Okay.
No AP.
It's a 5. I saved it.
He's fine.
A shaken man cares not.
A defenseless shaken man.
He's already seen the horrors of the war.
Oh, that is true.
Your mere pistol.
Yes.
He's like, whatever, mate. I'll be honest, though. I had actually hoped you killed him.
Yeah, I
Because
did.
I wanted to
You wanted to shoot him.
Yeah, I did. Instead, I'm going to shoot the other guy
Yes.
and see if I can.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
who is the shooting now?
So now I'm going to go with the guy that rerolls 1s, the
There
hot
we
shot
go.
las gun.
There we go.
So I'm needing 3s because
Mhm.
he's not obscured, and I'm going to reroll 1s.
That's good.
Ooh.
That's not so good.
Okay, so there was a Flavor Town 3 in there, and then the 1 was re-rolled for
A
a
1.
1. The Flavor Town 3 remains.
Yeah, that was painful.
Now I might be interested in my tactical advice that I've just been done.
No, you don't have a mic. I've told you before.
So that is the end of my shooting.
In which case, I just have one more, which is the melter.
Now, will I be obscured through your own man?
Oh, yes.
Well, that's
but
very
I
good.
believe I'm also over 6. So I'm going to be hitting on 5s.
Fantastic.
But can we double check the 6?
Yes.
I'm sure we are. That seemed over 6 to me. I couldn't really see.
I agree.
Okay, so I need a 5. I got a 1.
There you go.
If only it was plasma.
That wasn't... That went poorly.
Shall the fight phase ensue?
I suppose we've got one there, haven't we?
At the beginning of the fight
we've got
phase.
2. No, we've got 2. We've got 2. Sorry.
So the first thing that happens is
Yes.
the Electromancer rears its head,
Okay.
and I roll on a roll of a 6. People take mortal wounds. So we'll start with the infiltrator. Nothing happens on a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Building tension. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Then we'll go with the Electro Priest. It's in his name.
That was
A 1.
even worse. That was
Oh.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
worst thing you could possibly
That's
roll.
half of what you got last time.
It is. However, I did charge.
Maybe they should clarify that on the next FAQ. Just 2. 1 is half of 2, just for people that don't know, with their little math section that they like to do now, apparently. What are we doing? We're flicking on the phone.
So you're
We're scrolling.
attacks.
What are we doing?
So I'm a
Hitting on 3?
Zealot specialist.
Okay.
So I am 3 attacks.
Okay.
I normally hit on 3s, but obviously I am broken.
You are broken.
So I'll be hitting on 4s. 3 attacks.
Okay.
Inbound.
Okay.
That's a 6 and 2 3s.
Okay.
That could have been much better.
So you're wounding on 2s.
I am strength 5.
But
Strength
you're a
6
zealot.
because of Zealot.
Yeah. And you will explode on 6s.
I will.
Yeah.
That's a 5. So it's just casual D3 damage at -2.
Minus 2 AP.
Okay. So what do you get? 6?
I'm going to need a 6.
6
Yeah.
up. 6 up save.
I rolled a 1.
Gets a 1.
D3 damage. Gets a 3 for 2.
Okay.
And that is a 5.
Yeah, there is a
Okay,
5
he's
in
quite
there.
dead. Quite dead.
Okay, so he's out of
Yeah,
action.
He is.
And then he's going to consolidate.
Would you like to consolidate?
I feel like I should have piled in.
I don't think he would have fit anywhere.
Wouldn't have helped much, I don't
No.
think. No.
Do I want to take the bait? Well, I've got a 3 up in vulnerable now.
You do. Yeah.
So I should probably just YOLO it.
Yeah?
Surely.
You're going to pile in?
Plus I know
consolidate,
Andrew wants this man to fight.
Well,
I feel like you enjoy
no.
it. I feel like you enjoy that.
I don't know. I want you to stay where you are. To be clear,
Well,
can I,
mean,
spend
that's-
a CP to make you stay where you are?
Can we trade CP? Oh, yeah, you're trying to get all holy within.
Yeah. Notice how he moved my base to do that.
Oh, I could wrap around.
Whatever. Okay.
There is room.
To be fair, we would have the same amount of wounds.
So it's going to cancel it out, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna take a swing.
Yes.
No, I'm not, because you had initiative.
And I have another charging model.
You do. No, you don't.
Does just
He doesn't
to
count as
Oh, he
charge.
doesn't count as charge. But
just to
But he's still first.
ask something almost completely irrelevant to the current situation. In those corridors,
Yeah.
it's obviously based on wounds.
Yeah.
Is it based on like current actual wounds or just wound characteristic total?
Don't know.
Because if you had
Yeah.
a model in there with 2 wounds, that was
characteristic.
okay.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah,
it'll
so-
always just
Yeah.
even if a model's gone down to
To zero,
flesh wound
yeah,
or
yeah.
so or
still
whatever,
ignored, yeah.
it just counts as 2 wounds.
Good to know.
Just wanted to check that out. Not that it matters
At the moment, no.
in the slightest at the moment. Carry on with the game.
I have 2 attacks hitting on 5s with the infiltrator.
Yep.
So that's -1 for my nerve being shattered, and a -1 for my flesh wound.
Bit of a shaky voice there.
And just a bit.
Hang on.
It's emotional
It
times.
is. I'm scared.
What'd you
That's
get? What'd you
a
get? What'd you
5
get?
and a 2. So we get 1 hit.
Okay.
Wish it was a 6, but hey ho. So I'm strength 6,
Okay.
strength 4 base plus 2 for the taser goad.
Sounds fun.
So 2s.
2s.
That's 1 wound with no AP.
I rolled a 2.
I believe you have a flesh wound.
2 is
I
not going to
do.
cut it.
Yeah.
That's a 3 that
No.
becomes a 4
He
3
is dead.
is
So
going
he
to put
is
him out of action
out of action.
as he's already on a flesh wound and
Jeez.
shaken. But
It's okay.
I assume he wasn't a specialist.
He was heavy.
Oh, fantastic.
He was heavy.
Okay.
But before I start counting my chickens,
I would also like...
We've got a swing back.
You have, but I would like to consolidate.
Okay.
feel free.
Towards the nearest enemy model.
3
Okay.
inches. Yeah.
Up to 3 inches.
James, if you could just move him 3 inches for me.
He thought about guessing.
I get all the shit.
He thought about
and then
guessing.
He rocks in with that. Does that bring me within an inch of that guy?
No.
No chance.
That's fine.
No chance.
Definitely not.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Well, we do have a
I'm
little
gonna
swing back over here in one of those central corridors.
Yes.
This could. Can you do some damage here?
Potentially,
No.
yeah.
No, I think the answer is no because you have a 3 up invuln.
And a 5 up for no pain and a 6 up.
Yeah.
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 But
So the answer is no.
you never know.
Statistically,
Let's see.
No.
Let's see what happens.
So I have 2 attacks.
I have faith in
I'm
you,
at
Andrew.
-1, so I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay, let's
Okay.
see. Let's see how it goes.
It's a 6.
That's a
And
6.
1.
Okay,
I'm wounding on 2s.
Yep.
it's pretty good.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
That's a 4.
Now the AP is irrelevant.
Yes.
So you just get a 3 up.
I now have a 3 up invulnerable.
Okay, let's see if you can make that.
That's a 2.
Do you want to
miss
re-roll?
it.
I do, yes.
You miss it.
What a surprise!
So we use our last command point for this round. It's a 1. So then
Here we go.
I ask you how much damage it does.
Okay. D3. It's a 1.
That's just the 1.
That's not good for me.
Then I need a 5.
Oh yeah.
That's a 6.
Ah, why'd you
So-
ruin it?
We
We were all
ignore
having
it.
fun.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Oh, you
How
could
do you
have.
guys
You
put up
could,
with
you
this?
could have failed that one, and then at least
Oh, I wasn't trying.
do you not understand
Ideally, I'd have
about
passed the 3 up.
dramatic tension that we are trying to build.
It took me 3 rounds to get there to get a 3 up. And then I failed it.
Good point. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So
Is-
anyway,
are we done? Is that,
yes.
or is there some other stuff? That's
I think
everything.
that's it.
I think that's everything. yeah.
Okay, it takes us to the morale. The AdMech with initiative, correct?
Yes.
So you have to re-roll everyone.
You're already
because you're
broken.
Okay.
You are already broken. Is anyone shaken currently?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Now you need to nerve test all of
So
them.
the
So
How
leader?
many people have you lost?
4?
3.
That looks
Okay.
like
There are
4.
5 models up there, but I've lost 3.
3. So you're -3.
Mm-hmm.
So the
If
leadership 7.
If you've only lost,
Interesting.
Yeah, but I have a 2
okay.
flesh wounds.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep, so I've lost 3.
So who are we starting
So
with?
we're starting with the leader.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So I need a 4 or less.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1.
There you go. Always
Disaster,
passes.
Disaster.
The dude over there, the infiltrator, it's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's very much a fail.
Yes, correct.
I do get to re-roll it because of my data tether.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3. He is leadership 6,
So he
Minus
goes,
3.
he
Minus
goes
3.
spot on.
so he's spot on. Then we have
So he's
the
okay.
Electro Priest. It's a 5. That's going to be a fail.
Re-roll.
Mm-hmm. Rerolls it
That's
for
another 5.
a 5.
Now, I can tell you that he's probably not leadership 8.
No.
So he is going to be shaken.
Yes.
Okay, so the Electro
Are you
Priest
sure?
is
There are
shaken.
7, I believe, aren't they? But it does matter. And something in my head tells me that the priests, because they're like
They're
fanatical.
actually leadership 8.
Are they?
So
There you
5
go.
plus 3 is actually fine.
There you go.
There
So
you go.
Thank you, Andrew. I would not have checked. I'd have given you the
I know.
benefit of the doubt.
There you go.
They
I
are
want to win you
fanatical.
properly. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
So he is also fine. And then finally, we have our data tether.
And so what do you need here?
Vanguard.
4, 5, 6, and he failed.
Yep.
It's a 1.
Always passes. How have you managed that out of 2 turns?
Some say it's skill. Some say it's luck. Some say it's broken dice. I'm with the latter.
I know
Yeah.
what I think it is.
Okay.
You don't have to test if you're broken, I don't believe.
I'm down 4. I'm a team of 9.
You're a team
I
of
have
9?
no wounds on the board.
You're fine.
I'm
so
still
you
okay.
are good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was your one shaken guy got taken out of action, so you don't have any
I'm good.
any nerve tests to do or anything like that. Let's round up some points for turn 3. Starting with the AdMech. Did you grab any extra points?
I did.
Turn? Okay, what we got?
I have specialists in the zone.
Okay, so that's going to put you up to 7 total.
I have killed 2 specialists this turn.
Does that give you 1 point?
Yeah, you get 1 per turn.
Yeah?
Yeah, when an enemy is taken out of action,
Cool.
score 1 victory point, so that's 2 more.
Whoa, hold on. What?
When an enemy specialist is taken out of action, score 1 victory point, so I did it twice.
Okay.
Can you score it twice in 1 round?
It would read like you can.
Sounds like it. That's fine.
Yeah?
And then score 1 victory point if you took out more models than your opponent.
Just check the... those cards, does it not specifically say that you can only score it once? I know you can score it a maximum of 3 times, but does it say once per turn? Maybe?
I can't remember. It's been ages since I played.
Double check either in the thing about the cards or the actual mission page. But what else did you get, just to be sure? What else?
Then I also scored 1 for the board, and the last one I just said was I took out more models than my opponent.
Cool. So does that put you on 11?
3, 6, 9, 12.
12. You're on 6 already, right?
Yeah.
And you got potentially...
I've got 3 for each objective, and then I've scored the board 3 times.
Cool.
So you can't score the board again. Oh, wait, yes, you can.
You can score 9 on the board, can't you?
You're right.
I don't think I can score the secondaries anymore because I've got 3 of each.
No.
So you're up to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I score 1 from the board, taking me up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did kill a veteran this turn, I believe, so I get high profile
You
targets.
did, yeah.
So putting me up to 6. I didn't get anything else. No, I got vent reactors, of course. And you're on 12?
Yes.
So let's have a look. Using arena objectives.
That's based on if I do score 2 points for the high profile target.
Potentially goes down to 11 if we can work this out. But I can't see anything. It just says about only 3 victory points for fulfilling the requirements. So I can't see a restriction per round. I think for some reason in my head I just assumed...
I feel like that one you can score more because there's a limit of only 3 specialists because it doesn't include the leader. So you could only ever score 3 regardless.
Maybe that's the way they work it out. So we are 12 to
7?
7?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do some initiative.
6.
9.
So the AdMech are going to go first. We'll cut away, do the movement, and we'll come back and talk about it in a second. There we go. We're back in.
Hello.
AdMech movement.
AdMech canticles.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to choose, just for prosperity, I'm going to take the Shroud Sign.
Okay.
Just in case.
What does that do?
If I'm obscured, it gives me an additional -1.
Okay.
To be hit.
Yeah.
Beyond that.
So that doesn't then take into consideration injury rolls. Just hits.
No, just hits.
Okay, cool.
So, I've tactically moved for the greater good. Because,
So your town now.
Transfaction.
You've moved to town now.
I've attempted to block a corridor with the fodder. So he has moved. So the data tether equipped Vanguard has moved to the central corridor and stood in the exact center of it, hoping to not allow anyone to go within an inch of him.
Okay. So no one can get through that corridor now.
That's the plan.
But you're now out of the...
I have given up
Yeah.
that corridor.
You're now out of the... What is the actual thing called?
Vent. Something vent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vent corridor, apparently. So, so you've given up that vent corridor.
Yeah, and to counteract that, I have moved my infiltrator into the other corridor, which my zealot specialist is currently residing in.
Yeah, in combat.
I've also positioned him in such a way that if you tried to fall back out of that combat, you would fall into combat with him.
Yeah, so you couldn't, right? Couldn't move, pretty much.
Yeah.
Unless we get really specific with some measurements, you might be able to get an inch away and an inch away. But
I don't think so, but
we could. If it comes to it, we can check. Is that what else has happened? You ain't got that many more, I suppose.
That's that. My leader has stayed put.
Mm-hmm. He's still in the other vent corridor.
Still chilling in my deployment zone vent.
Yep.
Hopefully hidden from all manner of death.
Yeah. And then you have guys in combat, as we said. So a very tactical, non-eventful movement phase for the last turn, I think.
As I say, trying to play it more passive.
Yeah. And then we'll go over to the Astra Militarum movement phase.
So again, the Astra Militarum continue their fetish of shuffling very small movements around the map. Currently, I have one guy still in the corridor.
Yep.
Which I was previously contesting, but Toby moved one of his men out of the corridor to block the corridor so that I couldn't get over to his leader and contest that. Which otherwise I probably would have done.
Mm-hmm.
So I am now holding that corridor uncontested. I'm also holding another corridor uncontested. I'm holding 2, contesting 1.
Yep.
You are holding 1.
Yep. And then the contested.
And then the contested. So it's all down to the contested. I also moved my melter gun and a regular scion into the corridor that is contested. That's why it is contested.
Okay.
But as we previously checked, his infiltrator has 2 wounds, even though it only has 1 wound at the moment.
Yeah.
We go by the wound characteristic.
Yeah, which is 2.
Yeah. And he also has my leader in combat with his Fulbright priest.
Yeah.
Which has 1 wound. So we're 3-on-3 wounds. If anybody in there dies, the other person wins.
Yeah.
Although, having very quickly done the maths, I cannot win, but I might be able to draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's still something to play for.
Mm-hmm.
Still something to play for. So that's the movement phase done then, correct?
Yes.
And then we start the voice of command phase.
The voice of command phase, indeed. It's going to have to be a reroll 1 again. I'm being really boring on these voices of commands, but I need to get a kill.
That's the one I use all the time. So who are you putting it on?
It's going to be this guy that readied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so your guy that's pretty much been in your deployment zone this whole time.
He literally hasn't moved. I haven't mentioned him since the first turn because he hasn't been able to see anyone.
Because he hasn't moved anywhere. Okay. So
I'm within half, and he's unobscured.
True.
And Shroud Psalm only takes effect if they are obscured.
If they are obscured.
So I get 2 shots hitting on 3,
he's
rolling 1.
Dead centre down that corridor, so you are fine. Would you like to go ahead and shoot?
A 5 and a 1.
A 5 and a 1.
Roll the 1.
Rerolling the ones indeed.
To a 5.
Nice.
I'm wounding on 4s. That's 2 4s.
That's 2 4s.
Minus 2 AP.
What you got? 2 6s?
2 6s.
Okay.
Easy.
I mean, at the start of the movement phase, I could have increased my invulnerable by 1. But I didn't.
You didn't.
Because that's the way I play this game.
Yeah.
It's a 5 and a 4.
That's no good.
We are Greer.
We are Greer.
So now you get what?
6
you
up.
New 2 6s.
You have to roll 2 6s. Yeah. So now you get your 6 ups.
It's a 4 and 5.
Fouled them both regardless.
It's down to an injury. You already have 1 flesh wound. And I roll a 5.
That 5 is going to put him out of action.
You are dead.
Very well played.
Whoa.
Very well played indeed.
Okay.
Any more readied?
That's my only readied.
Okay.
You had initiative, so you get to make possibly a clutch.
A very clutch shot.
Yes.
Now,
we're going over to the other vent corridor, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
I may hedge my bets slightly.
Okay.
Give myself +2 to hit.
When did you have to do that? At the start of the first battle round
it's
or
when
something?
You choose a model to shoot.
Okay.
So you're -2 currently.
Yes.
So you'd be giving yourself up to the 3s.
I'd be hitting on 3s, yes.
It's not good.
And then wounding on 4s. And it would cost me 2 command points to do that.
Well, it was last turn. Who cares?
James would do it. So I'm going to do it.
Okay. That's all your CP got.
That's everything. So I play the Protector Doctrine Imperative. because he is the data tether, he is within 6 inches of himself.
I'll allow it.
Therefore, he gets +2 to hit.
Okay.
So we have 3 shots. We'll be hitting on 3s due to my -2.
Oh,
And
wow.
that is a Flavor Town 3 on 3 dice.
Wow. With the white dice as well.
So that
You
is,
spent all your 6s
That is that.
early.
I'm afraid.
That was 3 1s for those that didn't pick up on that.
I didn't see that coming.
3 1s, me neither.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Over to the Astra Militarum then.
Well, I'm going to take a shot back, but it actually doesn't matter if I kill you or not because you're already out of there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it anyway.
Fun though, isn't it?
That's
It
fair.
is.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy it. So we already found out that we are shooting each other unobscured. So I need 3s.
Mhm.
A 2 and a 6.
The 6 explodes.
We know what the 6s do.
Constantly exploding in my passage.
But you know what? It's the final turn and I have 3 CP. So I'm going to re-roll the 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Because
okay.
why not?
Okay.
I
That's
hit.
3.
It's a 3. I
That's a
needed a 3.
three?
Yeah.
And then you get to
And then
explode.
The explosion was a 1. That was not so great. Not so great. I'm wounding you on 4s.
You are,
Probably should have re-rolled the wound. shouldn't I?
possibly. But it's the last turn, as you say.
Probably should have re-rolled the wound.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
I think.
It doesn't matter. It
Doesn't
actually has no effect on the game.
It's a 2 and a 1,
That-
but it
that was
doesn't
painful.
matter.
That was painful.
But it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We respect using CP like too fast on this podcast.
Oh, good.
We do that a lot.
Okay.
So we
And you
respect
still have
that.
2 to do what you're about to do, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
I do. What am I? No, I know, obviously.
I know that you know
Yeah.
that I know.
You're right. You can't say it in case I don't know. So
Yes.
I am going to decisive strike. To be clear.
Okay.
Now that we are in the fight phase.
So that's the shooting phase completely done
It is.
already.
Yes.
It's gone by so fast.
Yes.
Decisive strike, yes.
A decisive strike for 2 CP, which I
Okay.
had lying around.
I can do nothing.
You don't have 2 CP.
I had 2 CP.
What did you do with your
I
2
spent
CP?
2 to try and hit.
Oh.
He
And rolled
himself
3 ones.
plus 2,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3
I
ones.
remember.
I mean, technically,
3 ones.
3 ones.
3
yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my
Let's
hi-
not.
it's
Let's
not the
not forget,
highlight of my day.
Let's not forget that.
Okay, so unfortunately, I'm hitting you on 5s.
That would be nice.
And so I kind of realise I should have probably kept my CP for now.
Yeah, that's 2.
Mistakes have been made.
But
You would have probably
matter.
spent it on those wounds anyway. If you
Yeah,
had
so the
saved
thing
it.
is,
So you would have
I'm
already
hitting on
spent it.
5s. You're saving on 3 invulns. Then you get 5 up,
5s,
feel
and
no
then I get
pains.
6s.
Then 6. So it's like,
Yeah, so there's a chance. I mean,
I rolled a 5.
You get 5. So
2s.
what we
Wounding on
worried
2.
about? Wounding on 2s,
2,
gets a 2,
3 up.
and we have a 3 up save,
Gets a 4.
gets a 4.
He makes it.
I mean,
And then I strike back.
Yes, you do.
So only 2 attacks because I am
Yes.
a zealot, unfortunately.
again, this doesn't really make much difference to the final outcome, though, right?
You could break, but that's
I could
about
break.
it.
That is
Oh,
true.
yeah,
I could
yeah.
break
And then
it.
they could shake, and then
And
you
that
can't
does
hold
change
the...
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, that
zone.
is true. So you need.
Fuck me, I should have saved that.
So you're
Okay.
broken.
I am.
So you're not hitting me on 3s.
I'm hitting you on 4s.
Okay.
That's a Flavor Town 4.
That's not
Okay.
good enough. Not good enough.
So this all comes down to: do you actually finally any of your guys shake? Does your leader
Yeah,
shake?
finally.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's get here. Let's have a look. So who are you going with first? Who are you
We'll
testing
do the
first?
leader first.
Actually,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. I mean, do it because I,
I
want
mean,
him to
well,
shake.
it does.
But
Are they all got the same?
mathematically, I've already.
What? Have they all got the same?
You needed to kill the zealot specialist.
Ah, okay.
I will score 3 from the board,
Yeah.
But that
but
only
I
brings him to
haven't
10.
made a kill.
And I'll go up to 13 if this guy doesn't shake.
Well, numbers though. So it
For the
still
board,
sounds better,
because
doesn't
he's
it?
in the
Yeah,
zone.
numbers are nice.
Yeah.
Get that 3 times.
Oh, you can get that with the board one 9 times.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the,
Yeah,
pri-
so
that's
we
the
can get-
primary.
Score 9 CP. He
I
has
can't
scored
get the
it 3
specialist
times.
version.
Oh.
The specialist version I've scored maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The specialist ones you can get a maximum of 3 each, but the board you can get a maximum of 9 total.
So I'm leadership 7.
Okay.
I have
It's -3 still?
-4.
Who did I? Oh, yeah, I killed another.
You killed another.
So
You
what do
did.
you need? What do you need?
3s or less.
Okay.
That's a 4.
It's a reroll.
I will re-roll that. It's a 1.
Passes.
Next
Disaster.
we have the Zealot Specialist.
Yeah.
It's a 2.
He's fine.
He's the best.
He's
Okay.
happy.
And then finally, a 4. That's definitely a fail. Re-rolls it to a mega fail in that he just takes the equipment off and throws it and says, fuck this, I'm out.
But actually, it has no effect on the game.
Has no
So
effect
it's fine.
because
Yeah, but
he
still.
already abandoned his post.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So you end up with one shaken model, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't bother. It doesn't change the game in any way. Over on the Astra Militarum, do you need to check to see if you're broken?
No.
No. Any flesh wounds on the board?
None.
No. So you remain unbroken, which is always nice.
That's not, yeah.
Nice way to finish.
Yeah, I guess.
Should we round up some points and see where everyone's at then?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the AdMech. What do you go up to?
So I cannot score my secondaries any further.
Okay. Could you max them out?
But I do score 1 point for holding my event.
Okay. So that puts you up to
13.
13 total. And then over to the Astra Militarum.
So I score 3 from the board.
Okay, that puts you up to 10 total.
Correct. I then have a specialist in the vent,
Okay,
which gives me 11.
nice.
But I didn't kill a high-profile target, and I did not score proximity alert at all. So I end on 11.
Okay, 13 to 11 though. That is a
Yeah.
tight. There was a few. Yeah, there was
There
a
were some
few
clutch
moments.
rolls there.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
moments in that game where it could have gone either way. Definitely.
Yeah, it was tense.
Yeah. The random spite of 4 6s in a row, I think, saved me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we forgot
But
to.
you also rolled triple ones.
That's true.
It leveled out.
You know,
Pros and cons.
It did
Yeah.
level out. Tell you what we forgot to do that we don't tend to do a lot anyway, to be honest. But we didn't do a kill zone effect, which could have made a
Could have
difference.
changed
but
it. You never know.
Well, we're playing it from. Oh no, yeah, you're right. I don't care. I don't care. I actually never play with those.
yeah,
or
we
scouting phase.
never really do the more scouting phase anymore because it just
Well, there's no scouting phase in this mission, I don't think.
yeah.
No,
There's no scouting phase in
not
the
in
arena
the arena.
anyway. But I think the kill zone effects I do want to start doing a little bit more.
Some of
They
them
can-
are really nice. A lot of fun, anyway.
I think for the podcast, it will help us get a little bit more out of each mission as well, if that makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
you get different things. It's kind of like what we were saying earlier about when you get a new expansion or something. It's like you can do the same matches again. It feels different. I think we need to start doing that. But I forgot. So
What chance do we have?
yeah, exactly.
I tend to stay away from them just because in tournaments
They don't use them.
they never use them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh well, what's the point in playing something?
That no one else is playing.
Yeah, that you're not going to
yeah.
have to. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, good game though. Good game. AdMech, just a quick recap for the AdMech. In terms of like the plans that you had and did things come off and how did that go?
I was confident. Then I was worried. Then I was scared. Then I was confused. And then the game was over. I was like, I'll play passively.
Yeah.
I'll move up as a group.
Mm-hmm.
I'll react to what's happening in front of me. And I did that and I died. So it was strange. But then I started killing things and things got better. The Flamer kill first turn, I think, helped a lot. Because if that had started going off, it would have just kept going off.
Yeah, it is a shame that we didn't get to see the.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But their guns are very scary.
They're nice, aren't
Lots
they?
of negatives, yeah.
Even at strength 3, they're nice.
The AP -2, you were on invulns every
Every
shot.
single
Pretty
time.
much, yeah.
I mean, and I'm lucky to have those. So most armies won't have that.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Greer 6 only actually came into effect once, but the one time it did, it was when it was needed.
Yeah.
So well worth it for a bit of flavour. But whether or not I'll take it again,
Not too sure.
I'm not sure. I think it worked quite well with like the forward pressing sort of combat-y sort of thing that I was going for.
Yeah.
In conjunction with the priests who already have the Feel No Pain and the Invulnerables, I think that works quite nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's a lot of investment when you could be taking 4 to 5 plasma guns and getting the rerolls with the other stuff. So
yeah,
it's difficult because Arena is still a bit of a strange one for me. I still don't think I've cracked how to actually go about it.
Yeah, you don't have like a go-to.
Yeah, I kind of want to just
for
run down the alleyways and charge everything, but you do that, you get shot to shit.
Yeah,
and then you just sort of fall
especially
over.
if you fail your charges and you move anyway.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most successful I've been, and I wasn't rolling the best, and then I was rolling the best, and then I wasn't rolling the best. So
that was the narrative arc. Of
yeah,
the game.
that's roughly that's the bell curve.
Yeah,
right there. So it's very much enjoyed it though.
Yeah,
good games.
Yeah.
Good games. Yeah.
It's probably the most I've enjoyed Arena thus far.
Well, because you won once.
That does help.
I mean, that does help. I won't lie to you, that does help. But actually, I felt like I knew what I was doing.
So with regards to the Astra Militarum tactics and things going in, did anything like pay off that you wanted to try and do, or did you have to kind of switch things up?
I had no plan.
You just wanted to run in there, shoot stuff.
I wanted to run an all Scion list because people online have generally said they are the worst sub-faction to run.
I don't see that from this match, at least.
I actually did get quite a few extra shots.
You did,
yeah.
I don't think many of the extra shots actually hit. I think maybe 2 of them hit. Maybe 3.
If you think, I guess, first of all, you're rolling a 6 to get the extra shot,
and then
you're rolling a 4 or a 5 sometimes to get the second hit.
That was an automatic extra hit.
Although that would be much
a lot better.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're still affected by the negatives that you have on yourself.
Is there a sub-faction in any of the other armies that just give you an auto extra hit on 6s? Is there an Orc one?
The Orc one? Is that?
I feel like an Orc one might exist.
Yeah, like an auto extra hit or something on a 6.
Sure.
Could be wrong, but I feel like that rings a bell.
But in general,
yeah, I thought they played pretty good, and they're cool models. So like to get into them, and if you want to do an all Scion list, I think, especially maybe not tournament stuff, but when you're playing with your friends and things, I think an all Scion list might be a way to go.
I was definitely scared of his all combat versus my no combat.
But did it do as much damage as you thought it would? No.
I've got to say, I expect you to just crash into my lines, and I
destroy you. Yeah,
but you kind of failed 2 important charges.
Yeah, there was 2.
Yeah.
Well, the first one where I
even more than 2 because you had that one down here.
Yeah, where I neglected to choose 2, and I only chose the one you retreated. That would have been a very important
one. That was a rules hiccup.
Yeah, because then it meant that he actually died, and he's probably the most effective.
Yeah.
Because from there, my doctrine imperatives were basically useless.
Right.
Because I pushed him up to basically give him +2 to hit, so he'd be exploding on 4s, getting like up to 12 hits.
Yeah.
It then doesn't matter that I don't have an AP.
And then I did get a lucky bolter shot after you killed
and
charged the mortal.
Absolutely raped that guy.
Yeah. So that was obviously really lucky.
I mean, that almost hurt myself there because I made the charge.
You did. Yeah.
I just happened to kill it in the charge.
You'd have rather have had me attack you first because I do nothing. Although, to be fair, that bolt shot did explode on the 6.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones that actually really counted.
And I also missed out on having the 3-up invulnerable at that point as well because I didn't kill it in the combat phase.
Yeah.
So, kind of is what it is because I did kill the guy, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
Interesting game overall, I think. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for being the first guest on Chill Team.
Well, thank you very much for having me. It's been really good fun.
Yeah, hopefully have you back soon, and won't put you against Toby. I promise. We'll give you. Well,
maybe I want a rematch.
Well, maybe you do, but I mean, I was going to give you someone. I was going to give you someone with dice that you can read. So I was just being nice, but whatever. Rematch.
I'll bring
maybe we could rematch.
My Gene Silicop dice.
Yeah, they're the worst ones.
Oh, really?
They are the worst ones.
The limited edition ones. So
yeah, the newest ones.
I have both. I have the older ones as well. But the older ones, they're almost like miscasts because instead of having the purple swirl, they're basically clear.
Oh, right.
And then they don't have the insides aren't painted the purpley white colour they are now.
Right.
They're pretty much clear. So you roll them, it's like glass.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's a 6.
And like if you've got like, a 5 on one side, like everything just
you can
comes
see
down.
through to the other numbers and you're like,
They're horrendous.
That's a 9.
So yeah, if you want to rematch, you can go against them if you want.
We'll see.
And there you go. Returning guest, Glass Half Dead. The first ever guest on Chill Team and the first ever guest on the Chill Team Battle Report. So thank you very much, Andrew, for coming along and getting involved. If you guys, I'm sure you're already aware of who he is, but if you're not aware of who he is, then search Glass Half Dead on YouTube or view the links in the description of wherever you're watching this, and it'll take you to his channel. He does a lot of very cool, very informative Kill Team content, mostly about the more competitive side of the game. And other than that, I'm going to wrap it up. So thank you so much for listening, as always. Thank you once again to Versatile Terrain. You can go and check them out at versatileterrain.co.uk. Happy Halloween. I know it wasn't the most scary episode, really. We should have planned it a little bit better, probably. But, it's not really a classic horror face-off, is it? Man versus robot. Terminator, I suppose. Terminator. So, it's fine. That's a horror. I mean, it's probably quite hard to not come up with a horror-themed game of 40k or Kill Team, to be honest. Pretty much all of them are terrifying. But yeah, I'll take that, actually. I didn't think it through. That is solid Halloween content. And thank you for listening, and I will see you on the next one.